Why hello? Why hello? Why hello? Why hello? Hello, Watashiwa is back. Hi. Whoa, Amelia's stealing first for the second time in a row. Oh wait, yeah, this was like a... We back! Free bunny biscuits for everyone who was here prior. Hi guys. We crashed. But we're like back, I think. Are we back? Are we back on YouTube? YouTube seems to be a bit behind. Hold, I'm like checking some stuff right now. Okay, we're back. Yippee! They're gonna save it as 2 separate VODs for me on Twitch, but it's okay. Hello, Mr. Streamer. Hello, Mr. Antonio. Hi, guys. Poor OBS. We had to hit reset. Yeah, cause what the heck, right? So what I think went wrong is that I used the captions experimental, but I usually use the Google one. So hold, let me just reset it. I think it is done. Mate. Hold. English United States. Oh, I guess that's all we have. Okay, save. Testing, 1. Oh, okay, it's working better now. All right, we fixed the closed captions. Jalen, are you here? We did this for you. Hello, Jove. Are you here? Are you here, buddy? We turned on closed captions just for you. It's working well now. Hooray! Now you can see the captions. Lesson learned. Now we threw Jalen back into Japan. No! He got booted out of chat. No way. Only the Google one is so much better. For now. Yeah. I've been thinking about whether I should change my browser because right now I'm using Opera GX, but it gets a bit bloaty. So I was wondering if I should switch over to Brave or something. I saw that Brave has an NTAI filter sort of thing too. So they'll remove the AI overwheels. They'll remove AI generated images as much as possible from your search and stuff. And I was thinking whether I should change over. Anyone using Brave right now? Anybody? Let me know your reviews if you use a Brave browser, the Lion browser. Oh, how is it for you, Shinji? Do you use the anti-AI thing? I just saw it on Twitter, but I don't know how accurate they're talking about it. Who is Liberwolf? We're starting to sound like this is an Otome game. You can choose the Brave route, the Liberwolf route, or the Opera GX route. But if you're feeling, normative, you can go for Google Chrome route. Do you think people would sue me if I made a game that was about dating the different browsers? Oh no, I forgot to do the ads. Oh man. Okay, we'll be back again in a bit. Hardened? Whoa. Liberwolf is a furry, no, I mean alternative version of Firewalk. What do you mean hardened? Like it's harder to use or it's like sexier? I'm not sure which you're talking about right now. Privacy focused. Ah, okay. What? Okay, so like better enforced. Hardened is a word. This is a choice. It's a choice word. You're back. I am back. Hi guys. Welcome back to Himetoki's The Stream. We are still playing our pre-roll ads, I think, so it might take a bit for it to load properly. Yeah. We are live on YouTube as well, if you guys want to watch me there. Though I feel like most people in our community prefers the Twitch interface. I wish that the YouTube interface was a little better. Because I genuinely like YouTube as like a streaming platform. I feel like it consolidates my VODs way more neatly. It's just a pity that the interactions are a bit more limited there. Brave browser is very good, easy to use and blocks a lot of trackers. Ah, okay. YouTube only has chat and Super Chat doesn't have chat interaction tools. That's the thing. I was hoping that over this year, maybe if they integrated stuff like points and like more interactive things, that I would fully switch over in 2026. But because there is a lack of that so far, then I think I'm gonna stick with Twitch for now. But it is very, like, the amount they take from Twitch, 50% versus like 70-30 is a huge thing. Like, I have to work my ass off in order to get a 70-30 on Twitch, which is really silly, I'm saying as I cross my arms, because I've been pissed off about that for a while now. Like, what do you mean? For everybody that's streaming on this platform, you're taking 50% of everyone's revenue, and you're still in debt? Like, what is going on, Twitch? What is going on? Though I will acknowledge that it's gonna take a lot of storage space and a lot of like server capacity to even host like a huge streaming site like that. I don't know the specifics, but it feels like a lot of people are still popping off, you know? At the end of the day, I think that most people follow their creators anyway. So, like, if your favorite creators were to switch over to YouTube, you will watch them there, right? And if your favorite creators were to come back to Twitch, you will watch them there, right? I just happen to be streaming on both so that whichever you prefer, I can accommodate to. The only one I'm not streaming to right now is TikTok, which I've been wondering whether I should stream on there too. But it's a whole different ballgame to try and accommodate my stream to like vertical format, unless I can just like squeeze it in. You know, I still have to figure out how to stream on TikTok, but I'm gonna have a hard time like figuring out how to chat with 3 different chats. It's kind of a lot to keep track of. Yeah, so today is supposed to be a figure out your live stream with me, but I'm just taking the first couple minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes to just chat with you guys, catch up with you, because I haven't seen you almost all of December. What have you guys been up to? I've been traveling, as most of you know. I did say I would update you guys on Twitter and more, but unfortunately I've been updating my private Instagram, like my own, where it's just my family and friends that I know in real life kind of thing. But I haven't been updating, the Himitoki one, because I've just been busy. When you're overseas, I don't really, first of all, the internet is kind of slow because I'm traveling and using an eSIM, which is not very reliable. So sometimes I just lose connection, or I can't even connect to social media, right? So I haven't been updating there. I admit I could have been a little more active, but I was just completely logged out, just really enjoying myself in the moment. And that has been something I haven't gotten to do for a long time now, ever since I started streaming. I always felt like I had to post every single thing on stream and make content out of everything I do, right? But it's been very refreshing not having to do that over this month. So thank you for letting me have the time to just sit back, relax, completely decompress. Like, I'm a bit too decompressed now, sleeping until 12 p.m., right? But I feel good. I feel refreshed for the new year, but I'm also scared at the same time. So now I have the capacity to process all this anxiety for the new year. Huh. Yeah. Hello, RSC. Hello. Welcome, Mimi. Welcome back. Thank you so much, Putty. Hello. There is a storm brewing outside, chat. The weather outside is frightful. It really is. Hello, welcome back. Thank you so much, Putty. How are you and wifey? You guys have been traveling too, I saw. I hope that you guys have been enjoying your holidays. You've been going to a few different destinations, right? I haven't consolidated all of my photos yet, but once I do, I'll be sharing with you guys where we have gone on our travels, what we have been doing, okay? And I do have some resolutions that I'm slowly solidifying for 2026, but nothing's set in stone yet. I was hoping that after the 5 hours of streaming today, that it will be set in stone, that I can just approach the new year with full confidence, right? But I don't think that's gonna happen, because knowing my like back and forth with myself, and having had this back and forth with myself, the back and forth conversation being like, what I want to do in 2026, what are we gonna do about streaming, are we even gonna stream? That back and forth has been constant for the past 2 weeks. So it's been setting in ever since 15th December came around. I'm like, oh no, half of the month is over. 15 more days to the new year, right? And I am just freaking out because I don't know what to do. I set my resolutions. Oh, have you? If any one of you have already set your resolutions, I would love to hear that. Maybe I can get some inspiration from you, because honestly, I feel like I haven't set a single one yet, but we're going to try get to it today. You seem very energized. Thank you. I am very energized after a whole holiday of not streaming. And that's a weird feeling, because I felt like when I first started streaming, this was kind of the energy that I had all the time. To be fair, I was a lot younger 5 years ago, and I had that energy, okay? But now, as I'm trying to summon this energy, especially on work days, I am failing at it, honestly. I set stuff like 45 minutes of drawing a day, 3 hours of exercise a week, also like a menu type thing. Yeah, I've heard that some people work with this type of menu where, it's pretty flexible when in the week and when in the days you want to do it. It's just whether you meet your quota of the week or something like that. 45 minutes of drawing a day is quite a bit. But you know what? If I had the time to spare, I would like to draw 45 minutes a day too. I felt like I didn't draw enough this holiday, and I've been itching to draw more. I feel like I've been behind on my Carrot Club stuff though. I'm so sorry for those of you who have subscribed. I sent out the November ones just as December rolled around right before I went overseas, and I haven't printed out all of the December ones yet because most of the print shops are on holiday too, and I do have gatherings over this week, so probably I'll send it right before the new year rolls around. So thank you for your patience with me. For those who are subscribed to the Carrot Club, I have been wondering whether I want to change it up a little because I have different priorities, I guess, and I want to approach my streams in a different way, maybe not too different from what we're doing now, but because Twitch has also changed the partner application, they changed the partner application thing. Did you guys know? Like, to qualify for partner in the past, you have to have a constant average viewership of 75, and you have to stream about 12 times a month for you to qualify, which is a lot because if you think about it, there's 4 weeks in a month. 12 unique streams a month that has 75 average viewers is about 3 streams a week for you to reach just that average. But now the requirements have been reduced to 6 unique streams within the month, which have 75 average viewership, and we are nowhere near the 75. Okay, we're not even considering that. But because the needed number of streams is lesser, I've been wondering whether I should stream lesser but with more quality instead of having to 3 or 4 times a week go live. At the same time, consistency is important, right? Like, it's a trade-off either way. I feel like I've been in the experimental phase of my VTubing for way too long already. It's been the 3rd year of VTubing. I still haven't figured things out, but I am still willing to continue trying. That is the thing. I think I had a lot more things to consider in the past with like Vito and with my own streams and with things that I was trying to do along the way. But you know, maybe we can get a bit more focused in 2026. Putty says, 2 weeks in Japan, went to 5 different towns plus Osaka. Wife is visiting family, so I've also been waking up at noon. Is it the post-travel kind of exhaustion? I don't know how you guys travel, but when I travel, I wake up really early. Like, I don't mind waking up at 6 to 8 o'clock to go down for your breakfast and then just maximize the day because you're out of town, right? You want to have all the time to explore the place that you're in and enjoy and take in all the sights and sounds of the place you've decided to go to. I went to Guangzhou, Vietnam, Saigon / Ho Chi Minh City, and Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur is more of like it's been a constant destination for me and my husband the past 2 years because we've been going to Comic Fiesta and catching up with friends whenever we're in Kuala Lumpur. But it's been nice. Like, I realize that when I'm in Kuala Lumpur, I function a little more like I'm in Singapore, like I'm back home, because it feels like, oh, it's kind of second home vibes to me already. Though we've been living in like different hotels and experiencing different living conditions, it's been fun. Hey, yeah. What about the rest of you? Have you gone anywhere? How did you spend the rest of your December? If you were, in your home country, what do you do? I think most of us have gathered together with friends over this holiday, right? Let me just drink some water. Okie dokie. So, hold up. Let me just check. Oh. Hold. I just messed up all of my tabs, and now I need to reopen them properly. Okay, seems fine now. Alrighty. Managed to get my earpiece to tune into stream. Hello, J-Lib. Now you can hear us. We set up the whole closed caption for you, my bro. So if you want it, you could just turn it on and you can probably see what I'm saying with no issue. Yeah. But in any case, let's figure out 2026 chat. If you guys have your resolutions on an online platform and you want me to check it out and just see, I would love to like see what you guys are up to, what you're intending for your new year as well. I think that would be awesome to get to see it. Oh, hold on. Let's just get this one instead, because is this the one? Yeah, I think so. Oh, it seems like the cropping is a little weird. Hold on. Let me get it right. It was fine just now. Ding ding! Is this okay? I tried to crop it so that you guys can still see chat while also seeing me. let's figure out 2026 together. So the thing is, I'm still holding a full-time job, right? I'm still holding a full-time job. I'm still kind of intending to stream, but maybe not as often as I usually do. Now, previously when we had these kind of streams, we would kind of talk about what are the stuff we want to achieve in the coming year. And I have a few things in mind, but you guys let me know what you think, because at the end of the day, I also want to stream things that you are interested in watching, you know? So if you have anything you would like me to stream in the new year, like any particular games that you want me to cover, or if you want to see like more indie games, stuff like that, let me know. I would be more than happy to try and accommodate what you guys want to watch as well. I feel like this year I didn't really plan a lot of events, so I wish that I had a bit more time to plan those events, but I was more concerned with the consistency, which is why I didn't really plan as much stuff. I feel like I did more in 2024, if I'm being honest. But to be fair, a lot of my workload was also increased in this year, and it's going to continue to increase. So that's something that we have to consider as well. Okay, let me see if 20 is okay. Is this okay? Okay, seems like it's fine, right? So, some factors to consider in 2026. One, Hime will still hold her full-time job. Plus, I am adjusting to a new work environment. My work scope should still be kind of similar, but my colleagues will be changing, my spaces will be changing, things are going to be changing, people I'm working with will be changing, so that's kind of scary to me. I can't quite remember how I did it when I was just starting out, but when I was just starting out, I was also a face cam streamer, so things were a little different back then, right? But I'm not going to be moving back to face cam streaming just because I've been enjoying the privacy of being a VTuber, if I'm being honest. It's been more suitable for my life at the moment, not having to like put makeup on before stream or dress up before stream too. So I will continue being a VTuber. Maybe we'll continue VTubing, but at the frequency, I'm not so sure. Okay, I'm adjusting to a new environment. He may start a family. Ooh, this is a big one. Like, if this were to kick in, I feel like I'm gonna drop a lot of stuff in order to concentrate on that. But it's not gonna be until maybe the mid-year. So, managed to get my earpiece to tune into stream. Sounds good. BB? Yeah, maybe. If we can, we might. But this is still a huge maybe. Like, I know that I'm ready for it next year, but we have to still consider, like, financially, are we able to accommodate, and a lot of other factors. Anyone here has had a baby? I feel like as someone who got married as one of the first of her peers to get married, kind of hard for me to talk about having kids with my friends because none of them have kids yet. It's only maybe my colleagues in my previous work environment would know, but I also only had maybe a few that I would consider close enough to discuss stuff like that. But maybe I'll ask anyway. You know, I have one colleague from last year who is on her fourth kid. It's crazy. She like suddenly got pregnant in the middle of last year, and then all of a sudden she had a fourth one coming along the way. I don't think it was planned, but it's like she's gone through it like 4 times by now. I should ask her. Yeah, I should ask her. She's amazing, by the way. Like, she does everything for her children, and she balances work, and they still go out and stuff, and I admire her so much. But she doesn't do the other things that I do, you know? Like, she doesn't stream, she doesn't, booth or anything like that. So, it's a whole different ballgame trying to balance all these things as well, right? And that's a bit scary to me, because I know a lot of women can do work and family full time. Like, they are superheroes. They are super women. But I don't know if I'm a super woman. I don't know if I can do it. So It may be different next year. Okay, I'm doing the back and forth with myself again. I'm doubting myself. So let's just write down things I want to do, right? Things we want to do in 2026. And let's not have too many things. Let's consider real life first of all. Work-life balance, not overtiming unless really necessary. So far, I've been doing pretty good on that. I don't really overtime at work unless I really have to. Usually, once it's time to clock out, I clock out immediately. So I've been doing pretty good on that. But that's because I have other things I want to do at home. So there's other stuff I have to do. I think my husband and I want to go on a date every month. Monthly date night with Chewy, which is something that we've never really set in stone, but I think we should start doing that. Because we go out, but we usually just go out on convenience, and it's not like a fixed date thing. So there's not as many days where I dress up over the times where I am like hustling, and I would like to have date nights. I think that would be nice. I think some of you guys can advise me on that. I said just once every 2 weeks, not every month. Is there like a reason for that? Because I'm considering like our financial commitments. We don't typically go out to dine that often. Because it's a bit expensive to go out and eat here. And it would be like a fully fleshed out date night, Like, you can even go to a hawker. Yeah, but a hawker date isn't really a date I would dress up for. You know what I mean? Like, we eat together almost every day. We eat together almost every day, for real. Like, we spend a lot of time together. We just don't, like, go out and have, like, fancy date nights. So that's what I'm talking about. Like let's go for a movie, or let's go to an art museum or somewhere where I would dress up, right? Yeah, otherwise we go out all the time. If we counted all the times we just went to the market to have our dinner as a date, then we would be dating close to every day. Hi Kevin, welcome in. Watching SGD, we're like, yeah, it's kind of crazy. I think we really enjoyed Vietnam. So we might travel to Vietnam again next year, but maybe a different part. Because this year we went to Saigon/Ho Chi Minh City. Next year we might want to go to Hanoi or Da Nang, because we have friends who have friends there, and they've been kind of planning to go anyway. We be hustling in SGD at Heartlife. I'd say that we are quite... I would say that I'm very fortunate to be earning in terms of exchange rate of SGD, because traveling to other neighboring countries is quite affordable for us. So no complaints, but the living expense here is something that we definitely have to manage, because it's expensive just being alive here, you guys. Things I want to do in 2026. I think financial planning wise, I'm going to do that with my husband very soon, because our house is coming up in 2 years. Scary stuff. I would also suggest Hanoi first, Da Nang only after you have visited Vietnam a couple times, because city is easier to navigate. That is true. That is fair. Yeah, we're also going... Things we want to do / gonna do in 2026. So in March, Bestie's wedding in New Zealand. This is going to be one of our huge expenses of this year and next year already, because we've had to buy the tickets, which is already over $1,500 SGD, right? We bought the tickets, but we still have to save up for like our accommodations there, whether we want to go sightseeing or anything like that. So in March, we're having my bestie's wedding in New Zealand. That's gonna be wonderful. Might travel to Hanoi. I think that's a good suggestion to do that. I know my husband really wants to go to Fukuoka, or what's that called? Okinawa. But I don't think we can afford that many holidays in the coming year, because there's just so much expense with this one already that kind of worried for the rest of it, whether we can go or not. Morning, Kimi. Morning. How are you? we're kind of just discussing what we want to do in the coming year. So feel free to give me suggestions, or if you guys have any plans for yours, be more than happy to hear it. Okay, hold on. Morning. What else? Things we want to do, gonna do. So this is in my real life. We haven't really gotten to the streaming part yet, but there are a couple of games. You make plans, just YOLO it. I feel like I've been YOLOing it the past few years. That's why I just want to have like a bit of some structure, you know, for what I want to do. I don't have a bucket list actually. Do you guys have a bucket list of things you want to do? I know, like, previously, my husband said his bucket list has to do with visiting all the wonders of the world, which I think is quite interesting. I have a bucket. I also have a bucket. I just haven't kicked it. I made a little bucket list. Oh, how's it going with that? How's your bucket list? I feel like I should make a bucket list too. I don't really have things that I want to do. Okay, if I were talking about bucket list, okay? Hime's bucket list. The thing is, my bucket list is it's kind of simple, but also really difficult. I want to live... Oh, sorry. Are we back? Sorry about that. I accidentally pressed Windows L, which put all of my screens to sleep, but thankfully it didn't end task or anything. So my bucket list is to experience living in a different country for a season to a year, because this is something I've never gotten to do. It's actually so good to plan things out for the year, indeed. Do you have things that you've been planning out? Okay, I feel like I need some more chill music because my brain is getting a bit... Okay, let's go with Christmas lo-fi and see if that works. Okay, I think that puts me in a better state to like do some thinking. The bucket is very heavy. Like what? What are some things that you wanna do? Bucket list: experience living in a different country for a season to a year. Catch up on One Piece, which is so silly, right? But because it's something that's so important to my husband, I really want to watch through or read through One Piece. So I don't mind whether it's watching the anime or reading the manga. I think if I read the manga, I would be a lot faster. Because anime goes a bit slowly, especially the early ones. I know they're having the remake though. I'll probably watch the remake. But I wanna catch up on One Piece. What else? Bucket list. Read through the Bible at least once. Oh my gosh, are you going to Kumamoto? That's something my husband really wants to do. He wants to go to Kumamoto to do the One Piece pilgrimage too. I don't know when we'll be able to do that though. When do you guys intend to go? Oh, that's a good bucket listing. That's a good bucket listing. You know what? Let's just write that down. Go on the One Piece pilgrimage in Japan. This is with Chewie. There is also the visit all of the seven... Is it 7 wonders of the world? This is Chewie's, but I mean, naturally he wants to experience it with me, so I guess it's something that I have to accommodate too. It was way too cold early December. Oh no. Oh, autumn would be best? Ah. Wait, when is autumn? Autumn in Japan. Autumn in Japan, September to November. Ooh. That can be arranged. The last time I was in Japan, it was September. It was very, very nice. I really like the September weather. Catch up on One Piece, reach the Bible at least once, go on the One Piece pilgrimage in Japan, visit all 7 wonders of the world. What else? That's bucket list, though. That's bucket list. Things I want to do is play Silksong. Play through Silksong. I haven't even started, but it's one of the games that I want to play. What other good games have I been intending to play? Time to bring up the Steam backlog, chat. It's time to go to your Steam library and see what are the games that I want to clear in the coming year. Okay, what? Warframe is a must. Warframe? What's Warframe? What is Warframe like? I don't typically play war games in general. It's an online game. Whoa. This is something I've never tried. It looks kind of heavy though. I don't know if I'll be able to stream while I'm able to... Warframe? Hold on, let me just search Warframe gameplay and then I'll get a better idea. How long has this game been around? Is there like a story mode? This game has been here for years. Oh my god. Warframe. Okay, I mean, it looks interesting, though it's not the kind of game that I typically play, but I have no doubts that if it's been here for a long time, that you guys have probably enjoyed it. Okay, I'll put it as, like, chat requests, right? Chat requests. Play Warframe. Or should we do... Okay, let's do chat requests, and then go for, like, a few different categories. So, games... streams, Misk art, Misk Warframe. Are you finishing Halo 2? Oh yeah, we gotta finish Halo 2. I haven't finished Halo CE because that time we had to postpone the stream because my husband felt unwell. Play through Silksong, CE. What are the Halos we have to go through again? Halo... Since I already have it, you know. What other games do I have that it's been in my backlog forever? Let's see. I'm gonna be honest, I enjoy a lot of the indie games that we get to play and just like enjoy. Oh yeah, if we manage to do this quickly, which I doubt we will. If we manage to do this quickly and really like plan out what we're gonna do in 2026, right? Then I'll be revisiting some of the cozy games that I really enjoyed this year, like Witchy Business, which is really chill for just talking and doing stuff at the same time. Indie games are treasure troves. I love it. I really do love it. I also really enjoyed the interview series that I had with the indie game devs. I felt like it helped me to get a glance into their world. So last year I had a series of art episodes that I did every Sunday where I had friends come on stream and then we would draw together. That was called Hime's Design House. We had about 16 episodes and then we didn't continue it this year because my Sundays got a bit busier. But this year I ended up having the interview series instead, which was super fun. And I was so happy that there was a lot of positive reception to it. It's just that I haven't been able to optimize like my blog site. So my blog site is currently undergoing like a major a major migration to WordPress. So I got someone on Fiverr to help me with the migration, and it's a pretty big project given the kind of the volume of images, text, and blog posts that I already have on my site. I have sent them like a giant list of things that need to be fixed. So I'm still waiting. I can actually show you guys how it's... Oh yeah? Site clone adjustments. This is the... So... when I went through the site that they helped me clone, it looks mostly fine. The only thing is like they have some parts of it which don't look like the original. Like images that aren't fitted properly, galleries that are strange preview size, stuff like that. So I spent about a day doing this, and all of the blog posts that needed to be edited for formatting and stuff, I also had to send it to them. It was like a whole day affair for me to just go through this. But hopefully when they get back to me that there won't be any further changes that are needed, and that I can work with the WordPress thing to really increase traffic, maybe monetize the blog as well, because I enjoy writing quite a bit, and just see how we can go about it in the future. What do you guys talk about? We're talking about what we're gonna do in 2026. We also kind of sidetracked to what bucket list things we want to do, factors to consider, things we want to do or gonna do in 2026. Silksong, Halo CE. I don't know which of the other Halos I want to play, but I think Halo 2 and 3. I'm not sure about the rest. Play through Silksong, Halo CE, Halo 2 and 3. I think we'll have a day that we're gonna do like games, because I like playing games. I really do. And if I'm being honest, chat, I hardly play games outside of streams. So Halo Wars, is that like the multiplayer version? Hold on, it's all 20, right? The Wars. Yeah, so if there's anything that you guys want to... Love the time the three of us put together. Oh yeah, we played... I played, what, 2 missions? 2 missions in, because we played with Bob and you that time. How's the overseas trips? Really, really good. I haven't consolidated all the pictures and things, but I'll share more once I have it. Halo Wars is a top-down strategy game. Oh, that's interesting. Haven't really looked at it. What else do we want to do? You know, I was looking at my Twitch tracker and like what games I've played the most. And one of my top played games, even though I didn't stream it a single time this year, is still Tetris. For those who didn't know, I started out as a Tetris streamer, and I played Tetris like a lot back then. I even had something called Tetris Tuesdays or Block and Talk, a few series where I tried to integrate Tetris and chatting at the same time, because that's what I enjoyed doing. But yeah, I used to do that quite a bit, and I'm still 123 hours. Like, my games and demos just barely overtook it. The last time I streamed Tetris was on 23rd October 2024. I haven't played Tetris since, but I kind of miss it. Like, what about Puyo Puyo Tetris? I sold my Puyo Puyo Tetris, so I don't play it anymore. But I prefer just Tetris. Especially Tetrio. Tetrio is one of my favorites. I haven't tried Tetris Effect, though. Did I buy it? I don't think I did. Did I? No, I did not buy Tetris Effect, because it's a little pricier, and it's a bit too much visually going on for me. I do like Tetris, though. I want to play more Dungeons and Dragons. I would really love to have Final Fantasy 2.0. I personally like Dungeons and Dragons a lot just because of the roleplay involved. But the thing is, getting a group together to do it frequently is quite difficult. No? It would be nice if we could have a series for it, but I'm not sure if I have the capacity to do more than I already am right now. Well, I will put it as like streams, D&D. These are like confirmed things. Oh, this is the things we want to do for streams. Community. These should be separate. Oop. Okay, there we go. Should I do Tetris again? I feel like I used to do Tetris a lot, but I just don't do it enough anymore. Like, it got stressful. But I still enjoy it. It's one of my favorite games, as you can see from the hours that I've sunk into it. But how can I make Tetris interesting, though? How can we make Tetris interesting? I feel like Tetris, in general, is a very engaging game, but I'm not sure how to make it community-oriented. Like, I can do Tetris on my own, but doing Tetris as a group is a whole different ballgame, you know? Sometimes I look at like the list of games and I wonder, is there really anything that I can specialize in and make into my niche? But not sure. Play the black and white 1980s version. That's a good like. Okay, we can do like retro Tetris. I've never played retro Tetris before. Helldivers. I have heard of Helldivers. My husband loves it. But the thing is, these games aren't really things that I would typically play. So I'll put them in a list. I know that these are some requests. But I'm not sure if I have the capacity to play it like on the long term, you know what I mean? My husband has been saying like, oh, your community is a majority guys, which is true. There's like 80% of you guys that identify as male in my community. You should play games that are interesting to them. And I'm like, true, but I don't really enjoy it when I do it, if I'm being honest. Halo is fun. Halo is fun and really silly. But there are lots of games where I'm just like, I like drag my feet to play it, but I'm sure I'll enjoy it. It's just not my typical kind of game. But like a cute girl playing cute games is like too predictable, right? I should play like hardcore man games, like Elden Ring, and what are the other really difficult games? Have you finished Gris, by the way? Yes, we played through Gris. Gris was wonderful. Thank you for that suggestion. Gris was lovely. I did find you while you were doing Palia, though. Oh, was it the Palia era? I did like Palia. I haven't been able to revisit, though, because it got really grindy. For me, at least. But I enjoyed Palia, like, so much. It was one of the only games that I could run on the laptop when I wasn't streaming for that good, maybe, month or so. So if you guys look at my streams, there was a period in 2023 over here, like there was no streams at all for the month of April. And the reason why was because I moved back to my parents' place, and I was just adjusting to life living with them again because I got married in September, but they wanted me to stay with them for a period before I got married. So I moved back and I stayed with them, and throughout April I didn't stream. Afterwards I had a bit of streams coming back, but I was like coming back to Chewy's house to stream and then go home. So very very tiring period of my life. But this was like the only time that I was playing Palia every night just because I enjoyed it. I don't know if I would enjoy Palia as much now, but we could revisit it. Does anyone else here play Palia still? Good morning. Hi, Big Bird Fun Cookie Monster. Welcome in. It's 1 a.m. for me. Good morning to you. That's really early. Have you not slept, or did you just wake up, or have you played Little Miss Fortune? I have not. Little Miss Fortune. Ah, okay. I've seen it, but I haven't played it. Feels a bit creepy. I could do it for like Halloween. Halloween is a period of time away. Elden Ring is something that people have been wanting me to try. How long does it take to clear Elden Ring? Oh yeah, I finished Hova Cypher. 50 to 60 hours for the main story. Oh my gosh. Okay. Should we do Elden Ring next year? Hova Cypher was a delight to me. Although it was a bit creepier than my usual game, but because there was the Otomi aspect of it. Oh yeah, I'll still be doing Love and Deep Space streams. About twice monthly until next March or so. This is my usual stuff. But also because I'm a Love and Deep Space content creator, so I create this. Love and Deep Space Chef's Kiss. I feel like more and more people are getting to know me through Love and Deep Space. I hope that I can continue reading the stories in a way that you guys enjoy, though. I don't know if they'll get repetitive, but I did commit to say that I would at least stream Love and Deep Space here and there. Lads. Lads. Yes. Love and Deep Space streams. Maybe about twice a month? Once or twice a month. I was thinking instead of... So right now my schedule is that I stream almost every day. Except, wait, let's go 7, right? So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There's no Lads merch in Japan. Dude, there wasn't Lads merch when I went to China either. My thinking is that they only distribute it during official events. So Lads merch is only attainable during their events, which is quite interesting, right? Like most franchises would want to sell their merch all year round, but Lads only makes it so that you can attain certain merch items during certain events. So you have to like attend an event, buy and fold before you can get like Love and Deep Space official merch. Yeah, so there isn't Love and Deep Space merch that's like on the shelf. There are a few that I've seen which were like badge blind bags, but very, very limited. And I was in China, the land of lads, and they didn't have any. Yeah, I did buy a lot of Xavier merch though during Comic Fiesta, so I like that. Love and Deep Space streams will still happen. So Sundays I don't stream because it's the day before work and also because I have church and things. Fridays I don't stream because Friday nights are when I usually catch up with friends and stuff. Tuesday nights I don't stream because I have what you call night classes. Does China have good food? Oh, so good, dude. I enjoy China a lot. I love the food there. It's so good. Like every genre of food that they have there is good too. And a little more affordable than in Singapore. Currently, my schedule is kind of like Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, right? But I'm thinking if I stick to 2 streams a week, would it be sustainable or not? Wednesday nights, I'm actually a bit more hesitant because my family likes to call me on Wednesday nights, and it's kind of it does interrupt the flow of streams when I have to be on the phone with them. So I might not do Wednesday nights just so that I have time to speak with my family properly. Wednesday night stream. Oh, we could do that. That's true. Art. That's what I've been trying to do, is to put art on Wednesdays because I know that I can still do art while I'm talking to them. We could do that. Yeah. Hold on, all of a sudden the peanut butter sandwiches is going to my butt. I gotta go to the toilet real quick. BRB. He went to poo. BRB. I will be right back, chat. Hello, I'm back. Himi went to poop peanut butter sandwiches. Yeah, they're chunky, so it was a rough time, guys. Welcome back. Thank you. I don't know, guys. When is the time that you think you guys are more inclined to tune into streams? Monday nights. Oh, Aho fan. Hello, nice to see you. Welcome in. Champion of S2's Kahoot. Welcome back. Thank you. I'm still thinking about scheduling wise that would work. Because I'm thinking it's probably okay to do. Sorry, I'm just a bit tuning out right now because I'm wondering, like, what can I upkeep and what do I need to prune? Because I don't want to end up having to upkeep everything again this year. I felt like I really oversubscribed myself to too many commitments and I need to prune some stuff, but I'm not sure how to do it. Man, what do I do, chat? What do I do? I feel like I should focus on art if that's really what I want to improve on. But I also like gaming. So, how should we go about it? This is just art and games. Should be fine, right? I think I've kind of overextended by trying to sing at the same time also. I enjoy singing, don't get me wrong. I think it's fun. But it's not the main reason why people discover me, right? How do people usually discover me? They discover me through games. They discover me through... It's mainly games, from what I'm aware. Games and art. But art is a really... The thing about art is a very, very... Like when you go to twitch.com and you go to art category, there are so many channels doing art. It's quite difficult to be discovered on Twitch as an artist. Most of the artists that are doing very well on Twitch already have a following elsewhere. Peanut butter theme streams in 2026, following the footsteps of the VTuber of the year. He's a peanut tuber. Art is very widespread, yeah. But I feel like art is a lot easier for you to gain a following if you are focusing on social media instead. Social media and commissions, right? Go and try to sleep. Good night, Big Bird. I hope you can get a wonderful rest tonight. So we have to think strategy too. Like the thing is, I never learned business or anything. So I'm really just trying things as they come. But I feel like there should be a way for me to build up without overextending myself. Does that make sense? Min was the one that kidnapped me and threw me into your chat. Something I wanted to do this year that I didn't do was to have an art talk show where it is art based, but it is also like for fun, you know? Something like Himi's Design House, but Himi's Design House was not so much entertainment focused. I felt like Himi's Design House was a lot more chilling, getting to just talk. Oh yeah, shorts is definitely, I want to do more shorts. But shorts wise, I feel like I need to edit them myself, which I can usually do if I dedicate a Saturday or something to it. I might not stream on Saturdays then, so that I can focus on like this my editing day. I can still stream, just need to edit in the morning. Okay, let's do... This is day. Okay, stream. Since you do art, you can also maybe post time. Yeah, I haven't done that in a while. I used to do that. That was some of my first YouTube videos, and then afterwards I didn't do them anymore. For some reason. I should do that. Thank you for reminding me. Edit more shorts, post more time lapses. Stream task. I think on Saturdays is a good time for me to edit my shorts because it's like weekend. So that's when I should be editing. The rest of the days I'm working, so it's kind of hard too. Sunday, usually I'll do my schedule. What's this? 14. I think I need to have a bit more of routine, otherwise it gets a bit difficult to... I came in and started yapping. No worries, Himitsu. I really appreciate it. Have you gotten your life together for 2026? Because you sound like you have it together. I've been struggling with this for a while, but there's just so much, right? Like, there's so much things that just kind of convolutes your mind, especially when you're thinking about life and like how you want to approach it. There's definitely pros and cons to having a life that is quite scheduled, because I hold a full-time job alongside streaming. That completion, that be heavy, yeah. I was also thinking, what other games I want to play through. I think I'm heavy ADHD. I've got more hobbies I want to. So then there are days in the week. Oh no. Have you ever thought that you need to prune your life and focus on them? Because I feel that way with most of my stuff. Like, I try to do too many things with my time, and now's the time where I need to prune it a bit. There are lots of games that I play, but no game that is like my go-to game, you know? It used to be Tetris from what I'm seeing. I used to stream Tetris most. I still enjoy Tetris, not gonna lie, but I haven't streamed it in a year because I've been doing every other thing. I've been doing a lot of music, a lot of karaoke streams, because those for me are kind of easy to fall into since you just put on a track and you sing. But I don't know. Music learning, language learning, model building, gaming, attempt streaming one day. So you're going to increase your commitments. That's just top level stuff. Oh no. I mean, for me, I think all this while I've been kind of approaching content creation and streams as a way that I enjoy myself, a way that I decompress. So I just do whatever I want on whichever days that I want. But the problem with that is that now that I'm falling well into a schedule for my real life with work and things, then it is getting a little more difficult to commit to things and like be consistent with them. So there are a few things I want to be consistent with, you know? Art I'll have to do on Wednesdays because that's the day that my parents call. Family call. What else do I want to do? What if we do a Saturday morning? I don't usually have things on Saturday morning, do I? Let me just take a look. Usually no. Usually all of my Saturday things are like in the afternoon. Yeah. We could do Saturday morning things. As I try to stick to 8 to 10 p.m., but I realize that nighttime Saturdays is when I'm busy and I usually can't commit to it. But I can do mornings. I think it's the moment you start treating it as a chore or job to do, you can train you and cause burnout. I know. The thing is, it's definitely something I want to try and pursue seriously one day, which is why I'm trying to do it and treat it like I am working at the same time, so that I have some level of commitment to it. But there's also the idea that I could just not stream and focus on other aspects of content creation, you know, because streaming is one thing that doesn't get as much traction. Then again, the schedule could also be governmental, so it's fine. So usually I do 8 to 10 p.m. That's my standard stream time. But I might do 10 to 12. I might do morning streams on Saturdays instead, because it's a little easier for me to stream in the morning on the weekends. Although right now, people don't really tune in at that time, but it could be a way for people who are at the other side of the world to discover me, right? that way I'm not waking up too late on the weekend too. Do I want to focus on arts too? What do we want to focus on? These are just lists of things that we want to do. What do I want to focus on? Focus. Hmm. 難しいね. What should I focus on? I have no idea. We're gonna take a short break. I haven't done this in a while, but since I've been talking about touches so much, I've been itching to play. So, let's take a quick touches break, chat. Because I have not played this in a hot minute. I miss it. Let's see if I can still stream it. Oh, did it load? Oh, okay, there it is. Happy holidays from the Tetrio team. Oh, I haven't played this in so long. When was the last time that I played? Wow. Challenge yourself. You know what? Oh, they're having quick play event. Okay. Alright, let's just see how far we can go. Have not played this in a long time. I definitely got slower. Oh, LP. Eyepiece reliance is not good. Oops. I have forgotten how to slip the pieces in. We're just chilling right now. I'm just playing a bit of this because it's kind of nostalgic. I feel like I haven't revisited Tetris in a long time. Maybe because I started streaming it, I felt like I needed to get better at it, and it started to get stressful for me, which is why I stopped. But I made a lot of great friends through the Tetris community, and still one of the communities I hold very dear to my heart. I don't know how I used to chat while doing this. It gets a lot more difficult as the stages increase though. I can't do that. Oh, left a big hole, but it's okay. Nothing irreversible. What am I doing here? What have I done here? Oh, why did I do that? Something about Christmas vibes and Tetris It's a cozy day. Kind of reminds me of the Christmases I had when COVID first hit and I first started streaming. Because I first started streaming also in like November time. And that was when I was playing Tetris a lot because it was the only thing I knew how to stream at the time. Oh, little misdrop. So it's kind of nostalgic to me to revisit it. Though now I'm a lot worse at it. Hey, not bad. 322, personal best of the week. Alright, we'll do one more and then we'll continue. Let's go. That's just to clear your mind, huh? Oop. I've gotten a lot less proficient at it. I'm still kind of happy to be revisiting it now after so long. It's gotten a bit laggier though. Is it the holiday decorations that are making it a bit heavier? Might be. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Me, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Let's go. That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. Yeah, we're getting a bit too greedy here. We gotta build down again, chat. John Ronald, long time no see. How are ya? Where got pro? I've gotten a lot slower since I haven't streamed this in about a year. But after today, my Twitch tracker will register that I have streamed it again after more than a year. How are you though? I missed you guys. I can't even follow. Oh no! Oh, you mean like, is Twitch giving you some issues with the follow thing? Or is it the... Or do you mean the game? Yeah, it's been a super long time. What about you though? I think I did play in some like VTuber Tetrio tournaments. I did so badly for all of them. But I got like... It was at 5 a.m. in the morning, so I was really not ready for that kind of action. And I was also having like the competition jitters, you know? But it was a good experience nonetheless. I was glad for it. We're kind of in a little bit of a bind here, chat. Oh, okay, we can downstack over here. Yay! Konnichiwa. Not so much. de. My reading for Japanese is very slow, but if I could hear it, then it might be a bit easier. Thanks for coming in though. I'm learning Japanese, but I'm still taking basic lesson. So, 日本語は教えます。Is that a verb? I'm learning? Or is that teaching? Oh no. Not 教えます. Learning. Oh, I forgot the name for learning. Tetrio tournaments. I haven't joined one in so long. I think they had this Super Streamer Lobby. Yeah, it was Super Streamer Lobby that I was a part of. But because the timings were in United States timings, it was always happening really early in the morning for me. So it didn't make sense for me to join because it would be held at like 6 a.m. in the morning. And I wouldn't be able to make it. I would either oversleep or it was just too early for me to even function. What about you? To our new visitor here, Dexteria. Do you speak English or my channel is mostly English. Huge fan play against top players. Oh, it was so fun. It was really fun. Very difficult. A bit scary, but very fun. Oh, we're getting to the sweatier levels already. I feel. Or am I just falling behind because I'm not doing very well? So sorry, I'll look at chat when things are a bit clearer. Like, yeah, like now. Miss Teaspoon. I know, so sad, right? Oh, wait, I can't spin here. Oh, wow. Oh, wait. I KO'd someone. How? That's so funny. I didn't intend to. I thought I was messing up really badly. I think I still am messing up quite badly. But nothing is unrecoverable. The comeback is real. We just have to believe, right guys? Right guys? I should have used the other piece for that, but it's okay. Oh, it's getting a lot faster. I'm not used to the speed anymore. Help! Okay. We're gonna get up there. We're gonna clear. Come on down, stack. Yes. Uh-oh. I think we have to do this. Oh no, oh no. Oh no! I'm dyslexia if you're wondering. Hello. I'm fluent in English. Okay. Then you might be able to help me when I'm revising my Japanese. You did super well. I think I did okay. I used to be able to get to maybe 900, 1000, so I'm doing a lot worse than I used to. But we're okay. Have you played the Snowman's event? No, I haven't. Simple, you start at 4x4 and then you grow boards every 20 lines until you go, wait, there's an event like that? Snowman's event? This one? Snowman mode. Oh, I have not played this. Is it quick play? This one. Okay, we can try it. Do you have an NVIDIA? Yes, I do. Okay, let's try it. Oh man, Hololive Tetris tournaments. I think that would have been fun. What? Oh no! Oh my gosh. I don't know how to do this. It's so small. How do you play with a board like that? Oh my gosh! Oh no! Oh no! This is not something I'm used to. Let's try again. I think I can get better at it. What? This is so crazy. Oh. Like that. Okay. Oh no. Oh, I gave myself over. Oh gosh. 4 wide. That's so difficult. Oh no. I don't think I can do it. Oh wow. PC is very fun. Maybe I should learn to do PCs better. I had a friend who was very patient and tried to teach me how to PC, but I never oh wait, I could have saved myself from that. Even I knew. Oh gosh. NVIDIA broadcast removes background noise similar. Oh really? Yeah, there is static noise, but I wasn't sure how to remove it. We are not perfect clearing this. Hime, you're gonna die, Hime. Oh, it changed. Oh no, we're gonna die either way. Far wide, easy to PC. It's good training. I think I should play with this mode, then I will learn how to perfect clear a bit more. NVIDIA, wait, what program? There is? NVIDIA. Are you using an IEM? I realize I can only hear it when I'm using IEM. NVIDIA broadcast remove static noise. Remove background noise. Floor 7? Whoa. How to do it? Set your mic as NVIDIA broadcast device in app settings. Then enter removal. Wait. Oh, I guess I have to download the app to do it. Yeah, I really should work on my audio too. I actually got someone to help me with... Huge boards are really hard to solve. I wouldn't be surprised, yeah. Okay, so that was our little break actually. I still have to figure out what we're doing for this year. But thank you for joining me for this short... That was a very short Tetris stream. Very short. I guess I should improve my audio. I don't know how to do that though. I wonder how. I'm using like my setup isn't elaborate, but there's like a mixer and there's like some other things that make it a bit more messy, I feel. What if I turned off the... Hello? Hello? Hello, hello, hello? Is that better? Can you hear me? I turned off the... What's that? Oh, that's worse. Okay. It got really soft all of a sudden, right? Yeah, so that's the Compe EQ that I turned up. Loud and clear? Really? I thought you couldn't hear. I thought it was hard to hear. Hello, hello? Thanks for the awesome solo touches. You're welcome. I don't know how I'm sounding right now. Maybe I should turn on the audio. Hold on. Let me see if I can turn on the audio monitoring. Monitoring. Is it better? It sounds better. I might be wrong though. It's clear, but there's still static. Ah! Oh! Wait! Wait a second. I had this setting on the entire time. Wait, it's suddenly so clear. What the heck? Okay, guys, I figured it out. I had my amp on the entire time. I had the amp on my entire streaming career, chat. What the heck? I just had to turn that off? I've been finding so many ways online and offline to... You know what? You've been a blessing, Himitsu. It's because you came into my life and you told me, I can hear the static. That I was like, let's just turn off this button. And suddenly everything is crystal clear. Ah, it's a Christmas miracle, chat. Wait, let me... Oh, jeez. Yeah, let's not. There's some minor static, but a massive improvement. Right! I don't hear it anymore too, because I used to hear it all the time and it bothered me a lot, but I didn't really go and like out of my way to find and see what was wrong with it. It works so much better now. Well, I guess audio has improved. The rest of the settings should still be fine, I hope. Sorry, I'm just trying to see if there's other stuff. Oh, that's so much better. Wow, I've been streaming wrong all this time. I've been streaming wrong because I have my settings wrong all this time. Oh, man. I always thought it was a loud fan and some suppression filter. No, it was a setting on my mixer. My amp was on, but there was nothing plugged in, so it was always like there. Oh, so all I had to do was turn it off? Ah, well, we did it, chat. It's so much better now. I guess we can continue with improved audio. What the heck? I'm so glad. This is the start of a new era for me. It's Hime on good audio mode. It's so much better. Testing, testing, testing. Celebrating water, thank you. Sometimes if the mic is too close to a lot of electronics, it can cause a lot of static. The thing is, I had some settings on my mixer that didn't have to be on. It seems like it's fine now though, I hope. The cables too. Maybe. I have too many things going on stream. I really should I feel like I need to clear some of my Steam things too. Chat, we're going to do a quick cleanup of... So yesterday I did a quick cleanup of my emails and unsubscribed to all the emails that I didn't want to receive anymore. And over this year, I had a lot of really cute games that I was testing out, like playing demos of. But since we are done with those, we should really do that. So I'm gonna slowly uninstall all of the games, at least the demos. I'm gonna slowly uninstall the demos because it's a little bloaty. We have been having them in my library for a while now. We gotta clear them. Got to clear. Can filter. Yay, freeing space up. Exactly. You can filter it to show only games that are installed. Oh! Wait, can I? Installed. Yeah, how do I do that? Steam Deck. Show only. Oh, this one. Ready to play games. I'm learning so much more, guys. Thank you so much for... Wow, my quality of life has improved drastically after this stream just because we have been cleaning up things. Amazing. Amazing. That's wonderful. Yes, come and clean up your Steam storage space with me, chat. Scribe we finished playing as well. What else? Do business. Peak. Puzzles for Cleft. Quality games. That's a very handy feature. My library is bloated with games I bought but never played. Yeah, so now... Well, it's not games that I never played. It's just games that I have already featured at some point and don't intend to revisit anytime soon. I should come home. I haven't played yet, but it looks super cute. Oh man, I miss Omega Strikers. Any Omega Strikers players here? Oh my gosh. I love Omega Strikers so much. Okay, the rest of the... I think the rest of the games... Oh, this one now. I think the rest of them are games that I intend to revisit at some point. Witchy Business is one of the cozy games I wanted to play today after I was done planning. I got like 500 games in my PlayStation library. That's why we're here, chat. That's why we're here to plan what are the backlog we want to clear today. Yeah. Okay, I'm still experimenting a little with the volume knobs for my audio, so if there's anything that you hear that's off, please let me know, okay? So the thing is, sometimes my cat also steps on my mixer and like shuts things off and turns the knob, so I have to always try and reset it. Alright, so back to reflecting on what we're gonna do with our life in 2026. If like my audio is still awkward or soft or anything, please let me know, okay? Okay, let's see. Timing. Stream. Very good cat. I have a cat. If you want to meet my cats, here they are. I have a little introduction slide. I should update this though. It's quite an old slide already. They have a lot of like new photos of them, though they really haven't changed all that much. This is Stinky. This is Minky. She's a very cute cat. My kitties, my babies. I love them so much. But they do cause some trouble here and there. Stinky Winky, the kitties. That's right. I love them so much. Okay. We're gonna lock in. We're gonna really think about what we're gonna do here. Oh, I just realized I haven't drank water. I need to go and refill my water bottle real quick. Alright, hold on. Email. One moment. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I'm back. You should definitely try NVIDIA Broadcaster. I installed it because my mouse kept moving when I was playing Peak and it bothered me. You might lose the keyboard clicking noises. There's a way in OBS to IRIC. Yeah, I think there is, but I can't quite remember. Testing. That's a bit too soft. I have to really maximize the gain when I turn off some of the things. I don't want to turn on that because it increases the static noise. Okay. Alright, this seems to be just right. The water that we have is just boiled, so it's really hot. Hold on. I would enjoy this more if it was a cold day, but it's a hot day in Singapore. I think there is a way, or maybe I should just get less clicky keyboard. I think that's one way to improve it, is to just get a less clicky keyboard. But I don't like it when the keyboard is so silent, you know? Unless I get a keyboard just so that it's quiet. Just one quiet keyboard for streaming, and then I have my usual one for my usual use. I have one moderator who's gotten into keyboards recently, and he's been trying to sell me that keyboard propaganda, okay? He even got me keycaps, but I haven't put it on any keyboard yet because it's too... I don't know what to do with it. Yeah? Yes, kitty. Sweetie, come here. My kitties are making some noise now. Alright, so schedule-wise... Clicky keyboards are fun though, work ASMR. It's fine, but it's just that while I'm typing, it's very obvious that I'm typing while I stream. Because it's just in the back, you know? My husband likes like the silent keys, and that makes me very like unsettled. It's too quiet. You know, like, there's no... The tactile feeling isn't there. It makes me uncomfortable. I'm thinking I should just do 2 or 3 streams a week instead of 4. Art can be on Wednesday, though. Thinking. What am I continuing is the thing. Am I gonna... So I have this thing called Carrot Club as well, which is where people subscribe and then they can get exclusive access to things every month. But I felt like it was really hard to... It was really hard to keep track. I should just make it like... easier, you know? I should make it more manageable for me too. Should I do away with the mail every month? Though I love sending out physical mail. I think it's a very special thing to be able to send out mail to your followers every month. But I haven't been keeping up with it very well. What if we did like an exclusively downloadables type thing? What do you think, chat? It's a very small minority of people who are subscribed to me, but I really appreciate it. I think the most popular tier is the monthly art tier, because I deliver monthly art every single month. But the mail tier hasn't been as popular. I think I'll do away with the mail tier, but I'll have a monthly event instead. Mails are a relic from a bygone era, and yet I've been sending out mail like every month. Not my area of expertise, unfortunately. I think my most manageable is to just do monthly art every month, and I will do away with the mail tiers, but I'll have streaming events instead, if that makes sense. I feel like that way I can deliver on the months where I am not so busy. Good night, Henry. Have a pleasant day. Have a good chat later. Either that, or if I'm doing a sticker club type thing, then I can do... Because, okay, one concern with me when it comes to the mail tier stuff is that mailing to the US has been such a pain of late. You can't even mail it directly through SingPost anymore. I have to get a third party mailing. I have to get third party mailing in order to do it. Yeah, it's been really silly. Okay, the goal is to grow my... Is it to grow my streams or to grow my art audience? I don't know. Is there a way I can do both at the same time? I guess if I was exclusively an art streamer. But I'm not exclusively an art streamer. Difficult. What's the plan? Sticker club, or maybe a Fugi with a customizable request hat, or kind of stream avatars. Oh yeah, I need to draw some of my stream supporters as game sprites soon, because they unlocked it during my anniversary stream. Try to do that by the new year. Yeah, I think I'll try to do that by the new year. Really clear everything. Sticker club is fun, but I feel like sticker clubs are more for people who really focus on just... Alright, popular sticker clubs 2025. Let's see. Eight best sticker subscriptions for 2025. Sticky Club. Oh, there's so many. Sticker Savages. Let's just visit all of them and see how they're doing it, you know? I love stickers. Sticky Club, you get lots of cute stickers in all shapes, colors, and sizes that fit your style, mood, and personality. Sticker Savages looks interesting. Violet Sticker Club. Miss Grossman Sticker Club. So cute. Oh, this one is like a Christian-based one. That's so cute. Oh my gosh, all the pages are blocked except the Jesus one. That's quite cute, actually. Faith-based sticker club. That would align with my like Christian faith, but it's not really something I would pursue for like streaming stuff. Pit sticks. I want to start collecting patches. Oh. I guess we could kind of rebrand it to a sticker club type thing. So what I used to do was, for Carrot Club, they would vote on a popular series of the month, and I would do fan art on that series, and that's what I would send out for that month. How it doubled up with my boothing career then was that whatever I created for this, I would also be able to make it like something I sold at my booths. But maybe I want to specialize a little. What are my most popular? My most popular stickers that I sell at boothing is, okay, art. Let me just do an art category. Art. Most popular booth items are my Pokemon item and Miku items. These are the two most popular things at my booth. Pokemon, Miku, and I guess nostalgia. But Pokemon kind of falls under the nostalgic category, right? And then Miku stuff. Checks out. Right, I mean, my most popular items are nostalgic or Pokemon items, and then Miku, Hatsune Miku items. And as a Miku enthusiast, maybe it would be good for me to just focus on like Miku oriented things, Pokemon oriented things. What if that's what I focused on? But I feel like it would need two separate categories. The only time these two like intersected was during Project Voltage. Project Voltage is one of my most popular stickers. But those, I worked on those so hard. Pokemon Trainer Miku Easy Fix, right? The best of both worlds. So we do something like that. Nostalgic Pokemon, Hatsune Miku Project Voltage. We could do something like that. You know, my initial design when I was starting out VTubing was also supposed to be blue-haired. I actually look a lot like Miku back then. Let me see if I can find it. VTuber assets. Is it emotes? Do I have my old ones? I think I don't. Hold on. I have a picture someone drew of my old avatar. Hold on. This one was artwork by Bidor, who was an active community artist here for a while. And this was how my initial VTuber was supposed to look. She was like a nerdy, like, how to say? She's still a bunny girl, but she was more of like an office lady type vibe, you know? But afterwards, I gave my design to my model Mama Min, and she designed it based on my name, which was Himetoki, which translates to Bunny Princess. And that's why I decided to continue using that, because it suited the name more. I don't know. But when I have an easier like streaming identity, if I look like Miku and I liked Miku, do I want to rebrand in 2026? Much to think about, chat. Much to think about. Even now, there's like remnants of my old design kind of in my current design with the pink and blue stripes. It's just not as obvious anymore. Nostalgia / Pokemon. I think also because I am boothing at a lot of events where Pokemon is a popular theme. Might make sense to specialize in it, but the Pokemon scene is quite saturated too. Let me think. Can I even keep up with it is an important part of it, right? Can I keep up with it? I don't know. Mika is listening to Walkman. Cassette, can you come back? Cool. Let me think. What are some projects that we can pursue? Right? I feel like it'll be easier if I had a bit of a brand identity. Hmm. What if I what what if I really just focused on Miku and Pokemon? I feel like I'm more keen on Miku stuff, if I'm being very honest. How are you feeling now? I'm feeling a bit better from my travels. Things have been a little better. What about you people? Just figuring out what I want to do for like 2026. Good to hear it. Thanks. We improved our audio, which is great. We improved it today just by pressing some buttons on my mixer. I feel like such a fool. I hadn't played around enough with my mixer for it to get to this level, but it's better now. I'm gonna accept my throat is bad. Oh no! Have any pepakal? You have pepakal. The like, it's what is it called? What is in pepakal? What is that ingredient that is so low crab? Is it low crab paste? Oh man, professional streamer. I know I've been doing this 5 years. I've had this set up for maybe 3 years, and I didn't figure it out until today. That I just had to press a button to not have the static noise anymore. I'm so pissed. But at the same time, I'm glad that it was set up before the new year. You know, they're bad on purpose. Why? Why bad on purpose? I think on Sundays I will also be meal prepping a little so that at least from Monday to Wednesday I don't have to worry about my meals. Or should I subscribe to a meal plan? Meal Plan Singapore. I feel like a meal plan would take away a lot of the stuff that I would usually doubt myself on. Do any of you guys? Meal plans are pricey. Yeah, but eating outside is also pricey. So I did say that I was going to be changing my I'm adjusting to a new work environment next year. But this new work environment does not have nearby food places. So where I used to work used to be a bit more central place with a lot of like hawker centers and things around that I can easily get to eat. I need to head out. I should have been in bed about 9 hours. Oh, you mean too? Thank you so much for coming in. I had such a wonderful time with you. I hope that we'll cross paths again. Don't forget to follow if you can. If not, you can also follow me on my socials, which is here. Then we can come across each other another day. Thanks for chilling with us and joining me on this like mild existential crisis journey. Yeah, but my new work environment doesn't really have to. Been following a long time. I think we haven't interacted enough. Well, I'll see you next time then. Thank you so much for following and being a part of our community. See you again, rest well. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of odd. What do you mean? No, so are you in the middle of the jungle? No, I'm not in the middle of the jungle. It's just that the nearest food place to my new workplace it's a bit more isolated. So it's maybe 300 meters, 500 meters away instead of being super accessible. So I might want to do. And I mean, if we want to be a bit more health conscious, meal plan would be a good idea, right? Like not having to worry about what to eat. It's kind of far where I'm gonna be working starting next year. But is there any affordable like good meal plans? Nutrify meals. Grain. I'm sure there's like a bunch, and I know I'm paying a premium for the time, but I feel like I spend a lot of time worrying about what to eat anyway, so it would be good to have something to rely on, you know? I'm willing to because at the end of the day, I feel like I spend a lot like not knowing what to eat and snacking. So it might be easier to do that. They provide both home and office delivery. Ooh, interesting. I wouldn't mind, honestly, having like a meal plan. But it's like super expensive. What's up with that? $20 for a meal? Stingcut delivery. Stingcut worth it? Maybe we should go for a meal plan? I wouldn't mind, honestly. Just to eat cleanly. Clean eating made simple. Yummy bros. YOLO food. Nutrition kitchen. Delicious meal starting from $14. That's a bit too much for me. A year ago, somebody also asked about meal plans. I guess it's a popular thing to consider starting your journey. Ooh, that sounds so good. Monday, January 5th, Tuesday. Wow. Maybe just for dinner? Then lunch, I'll just get something. Okay, let me just ask my friend who's in this new workplace with me. Hold on, let me find. Where is he? Hi, friend. How often do our colleagues order Grab food together? Do you know how often our colleagues grab food together? I'm considering if I should get a meal plan next year. I feel like I should spend one extra day just working. How often do I need to work out? How often does an average post 25-year-old female need to work out? Four to 5 days a week or every day? Every day. Push, pull, legs, rest. Oh man. How much exercise is enough exercise? Singapore Physical Activity Guidelines. They have a PDF for this. Guys, we're about to find out how much I should be exercising. Oh no. Well, let's see, shall we? Well, that's okay, good. There's so many people involved in this. Provide recommendations. Okay, that's good. Where do I get to the recommendations? 150 to 300 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic activity per week. How much is that per day? Per week? Okay, let's aim for like 180. I think 180 is a good amount, right? 180 minutes. 180 minutes per... 180 minutes of exercise per week equals to... That's 3 hours! 3 hours? How am I gonna... I guess 3 days a week of working out 1 hour a day would work. But 1 hour is so long. 1 hour is so long, Chad. How can we make this work? Let's see. I feel like Tuesday. Join us for pickleball every Sunday. That's 2 hours already. Wait, when do you have pickleball? Sunday, like afternoons. That could work. Pickleball. I'm so ass at pickleball, man. I honestly prefer others. But is your pickleball indoors? That's an important part of it too. Moderate intensity. Okay. I need to do more stuff for muscle too because I feel like I've been getting a lot more weak. Indoors. Oh, but I'm at church in the morning though, so I don't think I can join. But that sounds like a wonderful idea. Maybe I should find a group that I can like go and hang with, like exercise with. Time to look for people who are like-minded, who are looking to get their life on track in 2026. Probably not gonna happen. We're gonna see. I feel like I take too many naps, usually. That's my problem. I take too many naps because I feel like, oh, I need to not, looks like a textbook here. Yeah, a little bit, right? But this is based on their research. If it's a government, this is a government SG wellness recommendation. So I assume they've done like accurate research here, yeah? I think it would be good to do a bit more activities. Man, I feel like they average like approaching her 30s now. But it's good. It's better late than never, right? What's new? What is sedentary? Oh, this is for school. This is for growing up. Kids until 6 years old. 7 to 7. I'm not 7 to 17 anymore, man. I wish I was. Then what about adults? Where's my summary for my age group? Oh, this is the 18 to 64 years old. This is where we can do it. Yeah. Let's see. Muscle strengthening activity at moderate or vigorous intensity is encouraged at least 2 days a week. I wonder if it's okay if I join my like Friday group at my old workplace every week for exercise. I wonder because I really enjoy doing weight training with them. Oh, there's different kinds. Aerobic, jogging, leisure dancing, rope skipping, running, cycling, kayaking, circuit training, racket sports. That's where pickleball lies. Swimming, Tai Chi Pilates weight training. I like weight training, if I'm being honest. I feel like it actually helps me to be a bit more energetic. We have to have a range of these kinds of activities, right? Multi-component. Maybe we can go for a cycle or something? Maybe I'll free up my Wednesdays. No, but I have the afternoons. Exercise? Okay, what should we do? Exercise. I definitely need a rest day. Maybe... Then I don't need meal prep if I'm getting a meal plan, which saves a lot of time. Okay, guys, I'm really out here planning my life, okay? If y'all want to join me, please feel free to join. You can do it the way I'm doing, where I'm just making a table and seeing like what we do. So we have like night class. Then night class. In between, I think I can get some exercise in, but I'm not sure what kind. Tuesday. I feel like Monday is when I have the most energy. Should we do game on Monday or should we do art on Monday? I feel like maybe art because I'm more productive on Monday. I'll do art. Game. This is morning. Or we could do something more interesting. Maybe a fixed program. I have been talking about that, like something to entertain you guys on a Saturday morning. That makes you want to wake up and enjoy the show, you know? What do you think would be something like that? Something that would get you fired up to watch a stream. Gaming. I think Monday can be art or gaming. We can leave it a bit more open because I have more energy on Mondays typically. Wednesdays, Thursdays, I get a bit more tired. Fridays, I can't even do anything. Saturday, fixed program. I kind of want to do like an art-based show. I'm not sure. Like Drawfee, you know? I used to enjoy Drawfee episodes a lot. But in the morning, it's a bit hard to coordinate with people. Unless we want to do it like, make it a bi-week thing. In that case, let me just... insert. We could do like first week, second week, third week, fourth week, fifth week of the month kind of planning so that it's a bit more predictable. I'm going to make a new page here so we can see it properly. Yeah, so this is like week 1, week 2, week 3. Then that way I can accommodate more stuff without it being too overwhelming, right? I think Wednesdays are going to be fixed for arts. Whether it's muted or not is a different matter. Oh, but usually I go for like board games. On the... when did I go for board games? First week or second week? Let me check my schedule. Board games. The last week? 1, 2, 3, fourth week? Fourth week of the month I go for board games. Right? Let me search board. It's usually the last week. We could do the first week. I think first week might be easier. It feels like a lot of the holidays are falling on Wednesdays. Somehow. Why is that so? Yeah, there's so many holidays falling on Wednesday in Singapore. Next year. Oh, we should, consider that too. When is the public and school holidays 2026 calendar? Oh no, it's not gonna be calendar form, right? Calendar. Oh, hey. Is there like a calendar? Here. Sassy Mama Singapore. Okay. Public holidays and long weekends. Whoa. Oh, there's quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 long weekends. Yay! I love that. I love a long weekend. School holiday. Well, so many. Wow, there's a lot of like school holidays. I miss being a student. Okay, we have like a number of decent public holidays. Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, mostly Friday and Sunday. Okay, so we have 2 Wednesdays. Not a single Monday. Oh, but that means the Monday after that will be a holiday. Okay, that's pretty good. Maybe I'll make it so that's the... Let me see. What are the dates that I can go for board games? Hold, please. Let me find. It's usually second and last Wednesday. Should we do second or last Wednesday? Do 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 do. Na na. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I could go for like the Sunday sessions instead. They have more things happening on Sundays. Yeah, maybe I'll go for the Sunday sessions instead. Maybe go once a month. Then I don't appear on Wednesday. Wednesday is going to be quite tiring since it's a work day, and they usually have the board games quite late. I think we can try to do... When are they having it? Tuesday, Sunday. That's the second Sunday. You can dramatically cut down on exercise. I know, but the thing is, my problem with that is that once I exhaust my body, I have a lot of difficulty functioning for the like subsequent days because my body gets really sore. I know there's like adjustment that needs to be made to it, but I realize that when I am too exhausted by my exercise, and I get very demotivated to continue because I need a few days rest to recover. I know I'm not aging that fast yet, but it still feels like, oh man, the recovery period is kind of insane. And I also fall sick more easily when I do intense exercise. So I think something a bit more moderate is okay. I can cut it down to maybe one intensive exercise session. But when that's gonna happen has to be a day that is like easy for me to recover. So maybe on Friday I do like intensive, and then the other days I do more chill, so that because Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then I have some time to recover, you know? Before exercise, motivated. After exercise, hospital. Yeah, exactly. That's what it feels like. The first time I went for a spin class, I had to be out of work for 2 days because my legs were so sore I couldn't walk. Subsequently, it takes me maybe still 2 days to recover, but I can still go to work. But it's still kind of crazy, right? Maybe we can do... I think I can go to board games like twice a month. I feel like I have to. So that I don't cut into my, like, weekday time to do it. Week 5 is, like, not always happening too, though. It's like, if there's a week 5. Oh, can I not change the line with... Ah, that's a bit weird. Okay, I need to go to the toilet again. I drank too much water. I'm so sorry. I have, like, the bladder size of a mouse. I was refilling water, now I go toilet again. BRB.
Ara, sayonara.
Okay, I'm back. Hi guys. I went to pee. I washed my hands. I'm good. Looking but have fun. Thank you so much, Abang. Hi, Brad. Good afternoon to you. How are ya? We're just doing some stuff today. So sleepy. I think my stream stamina has gotten really bad over the years, to be honest. Night classes for work. Japanese, typically. So I'll have my night lessons on Japanese for Tuesday nights. So I can't stream on Tuesdays. Also, I have like overtime on Tuesdays starting next year. That if there is overtime, it will be on Tuesdays. Wednesdays will be probably muted art because my family likes to call on Wednesdays. I'll be going for board games twice a month. Intensive exercise for Friday. What else? The thing is, I prefer to work out either in a class or at home. I guess I could get some moderate exercise in before my night classes. Yeah, let's do some moderate exercises. I don't know how much I can keep it up, but we can try. Moderate for maybe intensive. What is a good amount of time? Like 30 minutes? Moderate, I have to do longer, so maybe 45 minutes. You could brisk walk all the way to class. It's so far away. I have to take a bus. I'll be sweating by the time I get to class. That's not very nice, right? Maybe I think I'm more. Wait, what is 180 divided by 7? About 180 divided by 7. Should we do 7? It's about 25 minutes. So if I have intensive 30 minutes, any distance is walkable if you're insane enough. That's true, but I'm not insane. I'm not crazy. I'm not gonna do that. I got a guy with the worst hygiene ever. I think a little sweat is fine. Ah! What? Look, I know I still smell like flowers when I sweat, but still, I don't want to be... It's the discomfort, the personal discomfort, you know, of being a bit sweaty while also trying to study. That's the issue, not the other people. It's like the personal comfort, you know? 30, that is 60. 60... Should I have a rest day? I think Saturday will probably be my rest day overall. With a guy who rarely bathed. Ew, no. He said hygiene is troublesome. Oh, that is so gross. Hygiene is basic. No. That's so disgusting. Gosh, like, look, I don't wash my hair every single day, all right? But I shower. His tissues are too troublesome. I kept running. Ew! Is he 6? What is going on? No, if you're 6 years old, you probably wouldn't know the word hygiene. This man is a full adult. They look like commanders. They forced him to go to the shower stalls. Thank God. Oh my gosh. If he's stinking up the place, he needs to be approached like a hazardous problem. Like, that's a health hazard to be around someone who does not shower enough. But the thing is, like, enough also depends on the person. Like, some people say, like, oh, if you don't shower in the morning, you're gross. But then they don't shower at night, and you're like, what the hell? That's even more disgusting, in my opinion. Because you're out the whole day, and then you don't shower before you go into bed. Ew. I think it really depends on your lifestyle, too. Because if you're, like, working out every day, you better be showering after your workouts every day, right? It's so yucky. So it depends on lifestyle, how much you really sweat. Like, if you're just home alone all day and nobody really cares and it's winter, why would you shower 3 times a day, right? But if you're in Singapore, you're like sweaty and you don't shower before you go to bed, then you should maybe shower in the morning. All the other lecturers were too scared. Oh, that's gross. Just stay far, far away from them. At minimum 2 times a day. I feel like if I'm home all day for the next few days, sometimes I just shower once a day. But the moment I start to feel a little sticky or a little gross, I'll go and shower, you know? So, I don't know about you. I don't shower in the mornings though. I know like this is like a contentious issue between Malaysians and Singaporeans, or like there was some sort of discourse at some point of like, ew, why do people not shower in the morning? Because I get sick if I shower in the morning. I tried showering in the morning for like a good few times, but every time I feel really sick after that because my work environment is air conditioned. So once I go to the office, I feel like I'm catching a cold. And the mornings are cold too, and the morning bus is cold too. So I don't like showering in the mornings just because I catch a cold. But I shower like right before I go to sleep. I was teammates with him for every module. No, Brad. Oh my gosh. You are the Lord's strongest soldier. Wow. That's so. Oh man, I'm so sorry for you. Sounds terrible. Okay, moderate, intensive. I feel like Sundays Sunday morning walk would be nice. Morning walk of maybe like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, include breakfast, and it'll be an hour. 30. That's 1.5 hours. That's a good. Hold on, I need my calculator for this. That's a whole like half of what we need. Actually, we can reduce the overall because the recommendation is 150 to 300. I just thought 180 would be a good in between. But seeing my schedule, honestly, it's kind of hard. Moderate. I think most days I have to do some moderate exercise, right? For about 30 minutes. I'd say Miku boxing counts. So if I just play Miku boxing every day when I come home, I should be fine, right? Or like some dancing or something. Why is 30 plus 30 plus 30? I'll have a rest day probably on Saturday because I've had to do intensive exercise. I need to recover. But the rest of the day is 30 times 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus, right now we have 90. Oh, that's more than enough. Yeah, we can have just a little moderate exercise for the rest of the days. Like once I come home, instead of going straight to nap, I'll just exercise a little bit before that. And we should be fine, right? That is the plan. But in actuality, whether that plays out or not, we're gonna have to see after the first 2 months, maybe. How often do people stop working out from the start of the year? 1 month max. What month do most people quit the gym? February. So we need to at least last past February, chat. We need to last past February. We do. The most crowded day of the year for the gym is 1st January or 2nd January. Okay, so that's fine. I think we can do moderate exercise most of the time. Maybe intensive once a month, or once a week. I do home gym. No, same. I usually like put on a video and then I have my mat out and I'm just like doing whatever. I don't really go to the gym, both because convenience-wise there isn't really a gym near me, so it's kind of hard to find one where I like don't have to pay. And I mean cost efficiency and the comfort. I do it in the toilet. What? You work out in the toilet? There's space? What kind of luxurious bathroom do you have? Man, I don't think I can even like do a push-up in my toilet. It's a really small toilet. I do mine like just in the living room area, right behind my computer. So it's on my computer. $300 for fitness stuff, but I will use that to go for like the occasional class with friends kind of thing, but it's not going to be enough to sustain like a whole year of routine. I have to do some funky positions in the toilet, bro. That's so insane. That's like some insane training right there. I guess I could come back home first before I go. Since my workplace is changing place to somewhere a lot more convenient for me, I could probably do it. Like come home, exercise, eat some dinner, then go. So I'll definitely need meal plan on Tuesdays. Maybe if we could have it on Sunday mornings too, then I can like have a nice breakfast before I go. Alright, let's see, meal plan. Lunch and... no, probably just dinner, because I'll have lunch at work. Dinner. Fridays, I go to my mom's place for dinner, so I don't eat dinner, but and I'll probably eat outside. Sunday, maybe breakfast, if there is a breakfast option. Other than that, on days that I'm streaming, I think it's good to have dinner kind of settled so that I don't have to worry about it. Saturday, maybe I'll have lunch settled. I likely will have dinner plans. So for the most part, I'll be having my lunches self-settled. I guess on stream days, since I'm not really leaving the house, if I could have lunch and dinner, it would be ideal. My home exercise is in my room, but I live in a HDB built in the 1980s. Wow. No, true. Like the apartments they have now, like the 5-room is like the old 3-room, you know? Even my house that I'm getting in 2027 is kind of small for what we're getting. Like we decided on a 5-room, but the size-wise is probably like a 4-room from the past. That just means less to clean though. That just means less to clean. I want to have a routine. If we get breakfast, it would be good. Because lunch we usually have outside, and dinner we'll have outside too. Breakfast might be too early. I leave the house really early, so I don't think it makes sense to have breakfast. I'll probably just scheduling and maybe prepare breakfast for the next 3 days. Just breakfast prep. Maybe on Wednesdays I will have breakfast prep for Thursday, Friday. But breakfast prep for me is really easy. Like it could just be some biscuits and like tuna, canned tuna. It's just me getting the breakfast stuff. Because I'm not super picky about breakfast, honestly. Fridays, I'll kind of leave it free because Friday nights I go to my mom's place most of the time, or we'll go out. What would be a good date day then? Likely Saturdays, because I'll only stream in the morning on Saturdays. Maybe if I'm free, I'll stream in the evenings, but probably not. Because I want to reduce my stream times to be able to maximize like working on other stuff. Maybe I try to be consistent, but I give myself some break months. I felt like December being a break month for me was pretty good because then I get to really relax after a full year of dedicating my time to streams. This will probably be the on month. Not the merge. On months being the months that I'm really like going full out. And on the off months, maybe we'll do a little less. Because we really don't need to stream that much. Oh, I got one extra. Let's just call this holiday months. January is definitely a non-month for me because that's my birthday month. Back from Anaconda. What? Are you okay? Anaconda? Maybe on the holiday months I will do like 1 week on, 1 week off, something like what I did this month. Usually first week I will be busy. When do I want to be my holiday months? I think my holiday months will definitely be December. Holiday period is quite hard for me to stream. Anaconda, where is Anaconda? How are you, Lord Devourer? I'm just thinking how to plan my year next year. Or maybe I should do like 1 week I'm streaming, 1 week I'm not streaming kind of deal. Then every day, then I don't have to like dictate when it's going to be. Oh my gosh, that's the whole thing. I don't have to dictate when. Oh, the movie! Ah! I see. How was it? Was it good? Typicals. Let's make this the typical streaming month. Next week am I streaming? I don't think I'm streaming much next week. Too funny. Glad you're enjoying it. Think for the first week. Should I stream the first week or should I take the first week to like plan the month, you know? It feels like a lot of holidays also happen on the first week, which is why it might be a good time to not stream. I know that sounds very counterintuitive, like, oh, it's a public holiday, people should have the time to watch streams, right? But I feel like most people will plan stuff to be happening and to go out on the days that there are public holidays. Maybe we don't stream on the first weeks. What do you guys think? Hi, Tin. How are ya? Holidays is for holidays. Yeah, exactly. Majority, yeah, but not me. Vanish back to my... Huh? Yeah, I feel like I'm more willing... Because I'm treating streaming something like a job, right? So I also want to enjoy my holidays. Yeah. Maybe week 1 will be kind of like our planning ends. Planning week? Should that be how it goes? No, the week 5 or week 4 should be our planning weeks. That'd be a good thing. Remember to rest, me. Thank you, Ethan. It's kind of hard to see like big picture right now, because I'm still trying to figure out like, what are we doing actually? Play True Silk Song, Halo C, Halo 2 and 3, Love and Deep Space streams, edit more shorts, post more time lapses. I still don't have a focus. I still don't have a focus. I still want to do everything. That's the problem with me. Yeah. But yeah, my Love and Deep Space streams are constant. Usually we'll do L&D on like Thursdays. And typically the banner gets announced usually in the middle of the month. There is like some sort of Love and Deep Space event, because they either launch it at the start or at the end, and then the middle week is going to be where it falls in between. So L&D will definitely be on Thursdays. So we'll probably do it on here, L&D. maybe we'll have L&D on that Monday too, because they will have if it's a full ban or a 5, I want to play through all the stories, right? So that will be Love and Deep Space week. Will be week 3. Thank you for the 7 months, Lord Devourer. Hi Carol, welcome in. Thank you for the first time chat. How are you? How'd you find us? I'm trying to plan out my life, okay, for 2026. But feel free to do your own stuff. We have some chat requests as well. Like if there's anything you guys want to see, there are stuff I would love to do on stream with you guys. But I'm not sure what else that I can plan for. So what else is we're also going to be changing Carrot Club from like Hime merch to more of like nostalgia Pokemon or like Miku themed things, because those are the things that sell well during my booth items as well, and that makes more sense for me to make them to send out as sticker club items and then have some additional things. Can I request a small... It's called Puss? Oh, it's so cute. Wait, that looks super cute. My 2026 plan is to form a rock band and line gigs. Whoa, that's awesome. Puss the game. I think we can do that. Puss the game. Okay, let's watch the trailer, chat. Hold on. Let's get the full screen up. Thank you for the jump.
This game contains flashing graphics to protect.
What is this? Ah! Wait, oh my gosh, it looks difficult actually. It's like some Pac-Man equivalent of like a... Whoa, it's like a bullet hell. Good luck. Oh no. Why does this look fire? Yeah, what the heck? It looks... It looks so crazy, dude. Ah! Cute. You gotta use your mouth. Oh, your mouse. Okay, I'm scared, but I will put that in the request box. Yeah. Any other games you want me to check out in Wait, what? Mouse. Mouse, like squee. Do you do horror? Not much, but if there's like hot guys in the horror, I'm a little more inclined to play it. Are there hot guys in the horror? Wow. Yes. I think the thing is, like, as a VTuber, I feel like I give more genuine reactions when I was like a base cam streamer playing horror games. Horror Otome game. Homicypher. Would replay, not gonna lie. Usually it's an event or banner. Right? Yeah. Resident Evil. The series? That is true. Oh, he's coming back as a Silver Wolf, right? Yes, play Homicypher. I have played Homicypher. I played through it, actually. It was, oh my gosh, very challenging. But yeah, we played it. Wait, I have it on my YouTube, I think. Mate. What is with my recommendations? Play through it like in one go, if I'm not wrong. Oh, two. One. Oh yeah, there's just one, but there's like a couple clips from there. I took 3.5 hours to play through Homicypher 10 months ago. Did I play it? Wait, 10 months ago? Like in February? Did I play it for Valentine's Day? Oh my gosh, I played it in February. That's pretty funny. For Misk, I highly recommend checking out the band Sim. Oh wait, what's going on? Hold. Eh? Hi, Etos! Wait, what's going on? My thing just moved. Why is the zoom weird? Oh my gosh, what happened? Okay, we're back. How are you, Cabo? You can say the band is metal or something. Or something. It's like weird still. Why is it like to one side? Okay, this better. Check out Sim. Okay, sure. We had a Hime's Reacts a long time ago, but like I didn't really know what to expect of those. It's quite difficult. Let's see. Meal prep. So, well, I'll look up the meal prep options probably later. Metal or something. Hell yeah. There's always Hello Kitty Island Adventure, but I have Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I haven't played it as much though. Wait, we have a hype train going on? What's going on? Huh? Did I miss something? Wait, what's going on? Eh? Are my alerts down? What? Hi, Kabu! Wait, let me shout out Atos, by the way. Atos has very kindly taught me the basics of rigging last month, when it was my anniversary streams, and she was one of the people who helped to give me a run through of how to rig some stuff. I haven't rigged the rest of it. I hope that my subscription is still valid. I hope. Wait, live 2D. And like metas and fire. Oh. Ruka, hi. How are ya? Let me see if my subscription is still valid. Oh, it expires in 10 days, chat. I gotta rig it in 10 days. Oh no, so that means I gotta rig it by the 6th of Jan. Okay, well. Alright. Well, oh, how do I close this? It's not closing. Chat, my live today is stuck. Okay, it's closed now. Alright, I gotta rig the baby Hence Bunny model by 6th Jan. That's when my license expires. The trial one, at least. Oh no, I hope I have enough time. Well, since I'm doing art like quite often, I think it should be fine. What about you guys? Are you also like planning your life right now? Hype train! Yes, hey Chow, what's up, Chow? What kind of art do you do? I make cute illustrations. I guess I can go to my gallery. So I draw Pokemon. I draw like cute little things like these. What if 5D chess? It's kind of a mixed bag of stuff, but I generally draw like cute art. I need to clean up my stuff. Oh man. I'm doing art too! Oh, you are? What are you doing? Working on stuff. Chow has a very different aesthetic from me. He has badass, heavy lines, heavy shadow, Baroque art kind of thing, I feel. I'm doing the cover to a magazine. Oh, it's awesome! By 2026, I also planning to get into drawing manga. Awesome! You said heavy lines, and I think Gachiakuta. Oh, Gachiakuta is so good. So good. The author is super cool too. She's like so awesome. Wow, drawing mangas is a heavy commitment. More heavy than streaming, I would argue. You're fleshing out a whole world. Rococo National Gallery showing just end. Wait, really? I want to go to more art shows, that's for sure. Drawing manga is insane, yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Like it's a whole different ballgame drawing manga. I used to think I wanted to be a manga artist, but I'm first of all too noob for it, second of all too lazy. Or maybe I just don't have like a constant world in my mind, you know what I mean? I'm doing a fun one because the front cover of the magazine is the same scene as the back, but two different. Ooh, nice. Show me once you're done. Hi, Ollie. How are ya? How's your holidays? There's one. It's by the works of a famous Rococo guy. I forgot he did the swing. Ah, that one. Escondalo. Sadly, the swing isn't there. I know there is the Impressionism exhibition I want to go to. Fun fact, guys. I have a degree in the fine arts, but I haven't used it at all for my streaming. Should that be something that I incorporate a little more? Like just fine art stuff? What a fine artist. I'm not a fine artist. I'm just an illustrator. I just enjoy the fine arts. I think it's interesting. But it's also, okay, I have mixed feelings about the fine arts, okay? Because like modern fine arts is so pretentious and I kind of love it, like banana on the wall type thing. I love it and hate it at the same time because it feels like it cheapens the value of art in general. But it's also like, haha, kind of funny, you know? Like it's a hilarious world. You could do virtual gallery showings. I could introduce you guys to art shows and things. Because it's a world that I really enjoy, but I feel like it's not something that's very accessible. Also, for context, I'm an art teacher. It is something I want to incorporate into my streams, but I also feel like I shouldn't make it too kiddie, you know? I want to make art like an accessible thing, but also not too difficult to get into. It would be cool if we could have an art show of some sorts, where I just talk about art. Is that something you guys would be interested in on Saturday mornings? Usually I will go to like an art show in between stuff. Art class from Hime, is that something you'd be interested in? I love talking about art. Me too. Same. I'm not gonna say like I'm an analyst or anything like that, but arts are fun to talk about. I plan to make manga but haven't even looked at anatomy. Well, your manga doesn't have to be like anatomically accurate. It's definitely a good supplement to your art and making it a high quality. But people like Oyasumi Pom Pom, for example, like the main character is a bird. It's like a sketchy bird character, you know? I love art history stuff. Ooh, I need help to color. Oh man. I did try to study visual art stuff. I kind of got at C5 at it, but it's fun. That's awesome though. No, for me, as long as you are enjoying the process. I want to make, you know what? I should write a manifesto, right? I should make a manifesto. I want to make art accessible and fun for people to learn about, consume, and engage in. I mean, typically as an art teacher, that's kind of what you are looking for too. Hi, Beckett! I see you on YouTube. I'm so sorry if I responded late to you. Welcome to the stream. I think I could also use my art to make album covers. Oh yeah, for sure. And I think like especially in this climate of AI generated images being very, very like everywhere. How do I say like it's everywhere? In this climate of AI generation being everywhere, it's all the more I want to encourage people to make art and enjoy the arts. Because that human aspect and human element to art is so important and to me an indispensable part about what makes art in the first place. Charles says the main art community I'm in is focused on heavy metal album art. Yeah! By making art, you find yourself. Absolutely. One of the topics in my class at secondary school was accessibility of different works and also how contemporary art right now isn't very accessible. The thing is, okay, I'll say something that I learned in art school is that by being fanciful in your language, you sound like you know what you're doing. And I hate that. Because I feel like, for me, my art was very simplistic. But I had to flourish the descriptions and flourish the way that I presented it so that all the lofty people in the art world would be like, oh, I see. I didn't like that. I like when things are accessible, things are easy to learn from your work. And something that people can engage in that's fun. I feel that I'm actually getting some form of media literacy is important for kids right now. You'll be happy to know that the syllabus for primary school and secondary school is definitely trying to increase the visual and media literacy. It's just a really hard task, you know? It's just hard. Words too fancy. Oh yeah. There's a lot of that. Maybe instead of making art, I should get to know more artists. And I've gotten a few people into art and writing as a result of my YouTube channel, and a few have made a living off it. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. By the way, guys, go and check out Chao. Chao is like an icon. He is one of my earliest Twitch friends, and he has pivoted into his own niche right now, and I love his stuff so much. Look at that. Look at his videos. Slay. Is he popular? The most popular one is a meme, but you know, that's fine. Should I focus more on YouTube? Most popular one is a song I made. A D&D mentioned. Oh, the new 3D animated movie for I have not seen that. Wait, Animal Farm sounds really familiar. Is it a game? Yeah, go check out Chao. He's super cool. Super, super cool. Kill perfectionism. Yeah. Animal Farm is the novel. Oh, sorry. I'm thinking about Animal Well or something. It's a different one. Different media. Sorry. Isn't it about communism? I just don't know if I should prioritize. That's my problem right now. What am I prioritizing? You know, the more I look at my schedule, the more I'm thinking this doesn't look any different from what I'm doing this year, and that worries me. Because I'm still over-subscribing myself and my time, and I can't focus on anything. I told myself I need to prove my life, but that's not happening. I'm just writing out my normal stream schedule, chat. Someone needs to convince me that I'm doing the right things. I want to be a VTuber star, but I also want to be an artist. But I also want to introduce art to a whole lot of people. Save me! I can't do this on my own. More off collab. What is an off collab actually? I've never had an off collab. Off collab means they meet up in real life. Is it? Share microphone. Good. I can't really have off collabs though because I don't really have an environment in my home to do that. It's mostly authoritarianism and how it can infiltrate any political stuff. Oh. It's been a while since I read it. I have to start reading more. I need to start reading more, chat. Okay, Amelia was right. I'm super hungry now. Let me just complain to my husband and see if he does anything about it. Allie? I'm very hungry. I don't have I want to brush the Oh. I want food. I want food. 15 years, whoa. Can be an outing? I don't have an IRL set up too. I should get one, honestly. It's one of those kinds of adaptation that just downplays a lot of heavy topics. They called alcohol bad adult juice or something. Bad adult juice. Wait, I reached 600, really? Oh sure, I would love to see it, Chow. We reached 600. Bad adult juice is crazy. Just in case you've been shrimping. Oh, thank you. I'm stretching my back now. Wait, that was our goal. No way. Have we actually? Oh, we did. Ruka, are you my 600th follower? No way. Yippee. Thank you so much. Wow, now I can contact my old manager and say like, dude, I did it. You told me to reach 600 on TikTok and we did it before the year ended. Yay! Thank you. Oh, that's awesome. Wow. Thank you for 600. Aw, yay. Oh, I'm so happy. This is one of our accomplishments for this year. Oh yeah, I am still like putting together our reflections for this year too. Because I'll be having another stream before the year ends. I haven't scheduled when it's gonna be, but it's gonna be sometime next week. And we will just like be sharing what are the stuff we did this year. You are the 600th, yeah, and you will forever be amazing! Exclamation mark clap. My reflection not fun, oh no. That jump means that the bar is low for next year. And I hope that it improves, you know? I really hope so. 600, yippee, yippee! Okay, I need to adjust this main screen. It's bothering me how it's like not centered. It was centered and then it wasn't centered and that's annoying me. Huh. Forecast for 2026 World War III honestly could happen. A low bar just means you can kick it next time. Oh no! I broke up this year. Where? You were in a relationship? How did I not know this? Brad, you've been keeping this from me? What do you mean? Are you okay? Breakups are hard. Breakups are hard. But it can only go up from here. I promise. You'll be okay. As someone who's gone through multiple breakups over her life, you'll be okay. Pretty sure I mentioned it, I think. Are you sure? I feel like I would have remembered if you were in a relationship. From Bread Le Cat to Bread Le Cats? Huh? Breakups are hard. Yeah, they're hard, but not the end of the world. Like, it's you'll be okay. It's part of what you have to. It's part of some things that most people will experience in life. You know, life goes on. Exactly. A saying that I hold dear to my heart that I read when I was going through, I think the first time I was cheated on and I went through a breakup, this was something that stuck with me, was that, you know, painful experiences leave deep scars, but we are like trees and we continue to grow. And the bigger we grow and the more we grow and the thicker our bark becomes, yes, the scar will continue to be a part of you, but it's gonna be a much lesser part of your overall being. So don't worry. Give it time and you will be okay. Went through a breakup of a oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. My last one was bad too, but you'll be okay. Here's some love, Brett. Yeah, everybody's giving Brett some hugs. That's a pretty good analogy. It worked for me. It cheered me up. Like, although I was going through hell at the time, but like, we're okay. That one... Is it like kintsugi or something like that, where you like fix the cracks with gold? Man. Take the villain path. Whoa, no! Strider, hello? Strider out here being the devil on our shoulder. Charles says, I had some pretty bad mental scars from previous friendship breakups, but it's part of growing. Absolutely. Honestly, I would argue friendship breakups are even harder. Because friends are people that you... Like, okay, take this with a pinch of salt. But like when you go through a boyfriend-girlfriend kind of phase and you have a partner, you're kind of like, this could end. You know, because you are staking a lot in like declaring that they are your lifetime partner. And even during like marriage, sometimes you question, since divorce is becoming such a big part of like so many people's lives, right? Then we're like thinking, man, I could get divorced. Okay, I could lose my partner anytime. And that's a heavy thing because this is someone you're sharing your life very intimately with. But friends, you kind of hope that they'll be there forever. Like, you don't expect your friends to be the perfect fit for you. You expect your friends to be just good enough as pals, right? So when things don't work out with friends, it feels even worse because, like, it's not like I'm holding you to, like, a partnership status. It's something that I just hope that we'll continue to be good bros or good sis throughout our lives, right? And you can count on them to be there even if they aren't perfect people. So you kind of hope that friendships will last forever. Like, you can expect it to drift apart, but you don't expect like friendship breakups, right? Because friends drifting apart is really normative. Like, as people kind of go through different stages of life, sometimes they lose touch with some of their old friends, and that's really normal. But like friendship breakup, that's like never expected. I guess you're more forgiving too of friends. Yeah, absolutely. Like, you don't hold them to a super high bar or anything. You're more okay with their little idiosyncrasies. Absolutely. You know? So a friendship breakup is like, whoa, something really must have hit you hard. Like, it's gotta be like some ultimate betrayal kind of feeling. It's kind of crazy. Friendship drama never could be my friend group. That's what I used to think too. And then all of a sudden, one girl stopped talking to me, and everybody else knew why, but they didn't want to tell me because she promised she would talk to me. And then we graduated, and she never talked to me. And they were like, I guess it is what it is. She doesn't want to patch things up or even talk it out, right? So it's like, oh, okay. But I think something that I'm inclined to is to just let things be. For me, I feel like people who mattered, who wanted to fix things at an equal level. Because for me, I wouldn't say I'm confrontational, but I definitely will address elephants in the room if there are any. But there are some people who just ignore it or like don't acknowledge it, and it gets a bit hard to maintain a friendship like that, because a close friendship anyway. If it's someone who's not very close, it's like whatever, right? But if it's someone I consider like dear to my heart and we had problems, I would tell them straight up. But not everyone is like that, and I have a difficulty maintaining friendships with people who are very avoidant of hard conversations, because I just assume things are fine. Okay, I'm very simple-minded in the way that I just assume things are okay if you didn't tell me there was anything wrong. And I think like that's how things should be. Like, it's one thing to not be able to read between the lines, but at the same time, if someone is important enough to you and you don't think that they're catching the hints you're dropping, wouldn't you just tell them straight up to have that conversation? If you don't, it just means they weren't important enough to you that it was worth talking about in the first place, because this friendship wasn't something important enough for you to say that it's or consider it worth saving, you know? Because if it's a deal breaker, you would talk about it. But most of the time, for me, I don't really have any, like, I don't have a lot of deal breakers, but sometimes people surprise you, you know? It's like crazy, like, return the money you owe is like one very basic thing, right? Like, if you borrow money, you're supposed to return it, but some people just never return the money that they owe you. And then you remind them and they don't make it a priority to pay you back. And that to me is kind of like that makes it difficult for me, because it's a trust thing, you know? But still, don't lend money out of your own means. Like, there are layers to it. Like, establishing your own boundaries is one thing, but when people prove to you that they're not very good friends, then you adjust your prioritization of them accordingly. Indeed, I had an ex-friend who just kept breaking them for not even me, for another friend too. We kicked her out of the group because of this. What? Breaking them? Breaking boundaries? Oh, that's crazy. Or like something basic, like if your good friend keeps talking to your partner and you're not comfortable with that, and you told them like, I don't really like you talking to my partner so much, and they continue doing it, then that's just like, why would you continue being friends with a person who proves that they aren't very good friends to begin with? Honesty is integral, or at least transparency about the friendship. Yeah, I agree. That's so annoying. Like, just tell them when you can pay them back. Right, exactly. Like, I've had friends who have owed me money for about, like, it's a large-ish sum of money that I lent them, so I understood that it would take time to pay back. But 2 years is kind of a stretch, even for this amount. Like, 2 years is a long time. And it feels like I only get paid back when I poke them for it, which is kind of like, we have an IOU chat. Like, you can just check whenever for how much you owe me back, but it's not a priority to pay me back. That's as simple as that. Bro, I probably owe my best friend 200 bucks. Man, 2 years is half the time Sunny stayed at... Who's Sunny? 200 bucks is like okay, but definitely something you have to prioritize paying back. But that's just something that I am a bit more particular about because I don't like owing people money. So whenever I borrow money, I will try to pay it back as soon as possible because it makes it difficult to continue your friendship and like continue going out and enjoying yourself knowing that you already owe a certain amount to a friend. It's one thing if you're borrowing like from HDB to pay off your house. That's like a totally different thing. But like friend to friend and you're borrowing money like when you're in a pinch, then it should be our priority to pay them back. That's for me anyway. Because the basis is I want to be able to go out with the rest of my friends and go out with them without having to feel guilty about the money I'm spending on other things. We've been friends for 10 years also, so it's fine. It's different expectations. For me, money is like more important because I feel like a lot of trust and a lot of relationships can break down because of money. That's why I make it's a bit more important to me. But there are other things too, like just general trust things, right? The money thing in essence is a trust thing. Of like trusting that they'll pay you back in a timely manner. And then others is like relationship boundaries, of course. That happens a lot less now since most of my friends are married or getting married, and we don't really talk to their partners. But if we do, it's completely platonic because why would you? There was also this boundary I was talking about with a friend from America, which a totally different culture from Southeast Asia, but like boundaries between friends versus like stepping into the realm of like beyond friends. Because he was talking about how I can't remember what we were talking about, but we were talking about the definition of platonic, right? Because for me, platonic is something that has to be universal across the genders, across people you don't consider more than friends. Otherwise, there's probably a different label for that relationship already. Mutual respect, but how people define respect is different from person to person. That is true too, yeah. But I feel like there are some universal indications of like disrespect. Like if you outrightly tell a person you don't want them to do this to you and they do it to you, that is like, it's arguably, it's not even arguably a disrespect. It's just blatant disrespect, right? Yeah, but it is very situational, which is why relationships are so complex to begin with, and friendships can be too. But I feel like, for me, I simplify it, especially with my partner. It's like very simple to me in terms of like, if you love a person, would you do that to them? Or if you love a person, what would you do for them? You know? Because for me as like a Christian, if we're following like biblical premises, the commandment for husbands is to love their wives. It's just that simple. But how they want to be loved, of course, is going to differ from person to person. But you know, having to get to know how they want to be loved is part of loving them too, right? And then for the wives, at least, it's like, oh, respect your husband. So I'm working on that. But I think it can be applied to friends too. Like, would you do that to someone you love or care about? Yeah, that's the premise of it for most of it. But the action and its intentions are also arguable. Relationships can be complex, but I like to keep them simple as much as possible because I feel like I look at my schedule. I don't have the capacity to have to play mental gymnastics with friends. If you like me, you do. If you don't like me, you don't. And that's okay. Allows you to communicate it easier as well. Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating because I'm hungry. I want some biscuits. Husband, do you have anything for me to eat? I told him 20 minutes ago that I was hungry and he didn't get me food. Guys, chat. Does he love me? Does he love me? Or has he fallen out all over me? Is it like no longer frozen? tastes better. I tried to remove some of the ice. Can I get something to eat with? Thank you. Ah! Thank you, husband. Husband has given me some cheesecake from the fridge to eat. I hope it tastes okay. I made the mistake of putting it in the freezer instead of the refrigerator, so it's a bit more frozen than I had hoped. Bro fed his mouse. I'm very hungry. Can you please give me a spoon or something? Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna eat my cake right now. I hope it tastes okay. Let's try. Okay, that's fine. Sure, having some cheesecake right now. I think you're probably one of the friends I've been longest with, and for what it's worth, I think most people find that simplicity refreshing. I hope so. Hey yo, not the subs flexing the no ads. Can you guys see the closed captions though while I'm streaming? Like during the ads? Oh! Excuse me. Oh no! Man. Oh no. Maybe I should put it just on my stream instead. You're doing it on purpose. Aw. I appreciate our friendship and I think you're wise. Ah, thank you. I am but a few years old as an adult, so I'm still navigating life too, but I'm happy to share what I can with y'all. It's not possible. Ooh. Or no. Yeah, I mean, as a form of revenue, it's a necessary part of life now. Which sucks, right? Grandma age. Have you guys heard of that 80-plus-year-old grandmother who's also a VTuber? That's gonna be me in like 60 years. Who? Tao is very wise too. Ooh, this strawberry is very zesty. Ooh. I just have one more bite. I think my husband went down to get like proper food for me. Oh, no, he went to get the parcels. Is that my album? Ooh! A cat VTuber? Huh? I'm reading chat. I'm just chewing at the same time, so I can't like read it out loud, but I hear you. 3 a.m. is supper time. Go eat. Or like get something small. Like a glass of milk or a pack of biscuits. Ah, that guy. I remember him. Man, I should really cut down on my streams, huh? If this is the focus, how can I make it a reality? I think I might have to veer away from the games and stuff if this is the focus. You know? I should really cut down on my stream speaking like an addict. Honestly! Yeah, that's my problem. I'm addicted to streaming! I will say that over the time that I've been on holiday, I was like, oh man, I wish I could share this with chat. It's unbelievable. It is very addictive. That shit. The way I think about it is there's two ways. Either inspiring people by showing or through tutorials and instructing. True. I'm addicted to my guitar. Fair. I just want to make like cute art stuff that's also educational. Do I have a passion for it? I guess. I'm addicted to game jams. Oh, really? Which one did you try? Oh, that's awesome. I remember game jams. I never participated in them, but I watched like my game dev friends participate in them, and it was just awesome. You do game jams? Ooh, game jams? I tried the Game Off 2025. Oh, how'd it go? I make my videos despite having a lot more expensive materials and tools. I often avoid using any of those. Yeah, the accessibility part is something I want to focus on. You convinced me to sub to your YouTube. Please sub to Chow. He's amazing. 20-second what? 20-second? Whoa! But okay, I built a game in one day and did all the assets on the same day. Awesome! Wow! I love being the consumer of games, but I don't think I could make games. I struggle enough with using Scratch. Snail Uma Musume sounds so cute. Aww. Let's go. I remembered that. I loved it. We should meet Cutie again. We should meet Cutie again. I met Cutie like before Christmas because I was doing a project, and I got to meet her, and I just enjoy her company so much. Their company. You what, Carrot? Huh? You can also just do game mechanics and the art and outsource the coding. True. Katie's another friend that I trust to be quite wise. Mm-hmm. 3-hour games and doing all the art and music and code myself. Chow's a powerhouse in the game dev. Although he doesn't really do game dev anymore, but I played a couple of his games on stream. There's also a fishing game that he made for my birthday years ago when I was still a facecam streamer. I don't play it on stream anymore because there's my face on it, but it was such an enjoyable experience. Oh yeah! Yeah, Chow makes games, yo. Has made games, yo. There's one called very fun. Yum. I don't think so. It doesn't go for the... I'm just eating my cheesecake, guys. Thanks for being patient with me. The bread, doesn't Scape have like some small game studio type thing going on right now? What's up? I'm still eating my cheesecake. Oh. Should I get one more bite? Really? Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, has it been 6 years? Wait, really? Dang, that's a long time ago. Wow. How was it like? How was it like catching up? I'm not joining that one. Okay. I didn't recognize them. They were 20 the last time I saw them was 14. Wow. Yeah, those are the growing years where they can look completely different. just happen to be one of the people that looks the same. I look the same as when I was 15. My makeup just changed a little bit, but I look exactly the same. How I can add an if statement in an if statement in another if. Huh? Oh yeah, same. I think my husband's cooking right now. Are you cooking? What are you doing? Oh, he's cooking noodles. I might end stream earlier so I can eat once he's done cooking. Because I'm hungry. I'm a hungry girl. Let me put the cheesecake back in the fridge. I've had my fill. 1 sec. Be right back. He's big. He's big. I. Yes. Do. But Chow was also addicted to working, and therefore he had to switch up. Right? Same kind. Although I think I'm not as intense. But I think I'm the same way with the... But you don't regret, right, making that switch up? Maybe I should stop streaming, chat. I mean that seriously, you know. I mean that seriously. Maybe I should stop streaming. But I love streaming. But there are so many other things I want to do. I head to bed. Go. Rest up. See you next time, Cora. It has been a wonderful time having you. Don't forget to follow me on my socials too, so you know when I'm streaming next. If I'm streaming. What if I just disappear, chat? If we can talk after stream, I'm really trying to make art accessible too. Ooh! I'll probably... Okay, today's a bit hard for me because I'm gonna be having my late lunch and then we're heading out to go to a friend's place for a Christmas gathering. But I would love to schedule like a time to chat. Yeah, that would be awesome. I mean, like any time. Alright! Let's go. Let's arrange for that. Okay, let me check my schedule actually. When do I have time to do that? Do y'all want to have like a talk show kind of thing? Or do you want it off stream is better? I just realized I still have my stream on my Google Calendar for today as no title because I didn't know what I was doing with it. Hey, that's the charm, right? It's about figuring things out. Okay, Monday I'm doing the Southeast Asia Game on Work Game-a-thon, so I don't think I'll be able to do then. Tuesday, I happen to not have class that day, so I'll be playing through Caleb's 5-star card, and we're doing some year-end reflections. 31st, New Year's Eve, I'm free in the morning to afternoon, but at night I'm going to the beach for a New Year countdown. That's gonna be fun. Oh man, my husband's making some tom yum, like Maggi noodles right now. It smells so good. Woo. Don't sweat it. We can figure it out after stream. Absolutely. Caleb's freaky apron. Yeah! Caleb's freaky apron card. Caleb's freaky apron. If there's two things I'm very passionate about, it's streaming and Love and Deep Space. And art. But I feel like I haven't really done much with my art stuff of late. 那怎么办呢？我们要做什么呢？ How? Do? I've been all over the place with art. Like, I've been all over the place full stop. Alright, I want to make art accessible and fun for people to learn about /consume/engage in. Okay, guys, don't tell anybody else, but I have had this idea for a while now. I've kind of wanted to rebrand into something a bit more kid friendly, to do like educational streams about different artists and like literally have art lessons on stream on YouTube, specifically on YouTube, because on Twitch it's like a PG-13 channel, right? But I don't know if I want to do that as a subsidiary to this. It's not a ha, but you said that's a reference to the Hickey-mark. Huh? Oh yeah. Yeah, no, not just it's not Hickey. It's like bite marks. She literally like chomped on those buns, dude. Like she's so me. But the thing is, I don't want to like rebrand my current channel. Oh, Pawa, arigato. Hi, Pawa Hana. How are you? How was your special event stream? Powerado. Hi, Faiz Renslow, Mymar, Shadow Helms, and Nat One on Existence. Oh my gosh, that's quite a name. And Jay Kazayu. Welcome in. Hello everybody, my name is Himitoki. I'm a Bunny Princess VTuber, and I actually won't be live for too much longer because I'm gonna go off and have my late lunch very soon. It's an incredible name, I agree. What special events are you guys up to? Today we're kind of like doing just let's figure out 2026 together, but I keep going off track and we've just been talking about just general existence. So if you want to be a part of the conversation, feel free to stay. You can reload the stream to count as a viewer for longer as well. But hello, my name is Himitoki. I'm a Bunny Princess VTuber from Singapore. Pleasure to see you guys who are probably my neighbors. Hello, Solas. I see catch up on One Piece. Yeah, this is gonna be like a side thing that I'm just gonna. Oh, I see you guys on YouTube too. Hello, Power Read. I see you guys on YouTube. Hold on, let me bring you guys in. Hello, Mar Alamode, Kate Steele, Gerald. Oh no, and Wolski 456, M555. Power. Welcome in, everyone. I'm so sorry. I usually don't have the YouTube chat on here, so you guys can't see each other, which is why I'm putting you here. But thank you so much for the raid on both ends, Power. Hi, Craig. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. Pleasure to see you guys and have you guys here. I'll do my best to take care of them before I go off for lunch, okay? 2026, more suffering for sure. I mean, that's just part of life. Suffering is a part of life, but it's also like, yes, there is objective suffering, but there's also happiness that can be chosen. You know what I mean? There are a lot of things that happen that is also a matter of perspective. So changing your perspective can make you a bit less miserable. Wait, you're from Singapore? Majula, Singapura. Hell yeah. Not in the RPG of my life. Oh no. Hime, I didn't come here for therapy. I didn't expect it. I didn't offer it either. It's just what I say, chat. I forgot our pledge. We, the citizens of Singapore, pledge ourselves as one united people, regardless of race, language, or religion, to build a democratic society based on justice and equality for the purpose of... something like that. I'm a sculptor. I made friends with recently as art. What? That's so cool. Man, imagine having a sculptor therapist friend. That's interesting. I'm not a sculpture therapist, but what am I in your lives? I'm still finding my own labels too. I keep asking him for his official prognosis. That's so funny. Yeah, so we have a few things that we're going to be doing. On the bucket list is to experience living in a different country for a season or a year. I haven't really decided when, where, how, or why. It's just on the list, okay? Catch up on the One Piece manga. Likely manga more than the anime, but I watch the anime with my husband weekly. Read through the Bible at least once, because I've been kind of procrastinating on that. Go to the One Piece pilgrim in Japan in autumn sometime. Visit all 7 wonders of the world. These are kind of tied with my husband, because these are his bucket list items. For me, I don't know if I have like a bucket list item. I kind of take it year by year, so I haven't really decided on like what do I want to do for the rest of my life, or what I want to definitely do in life, right? Bible study, yeah. Bible study stream, hey yo. Stay still while you're spilling out your feelings. Go, I want to scalp you, yo. 3 is rough. Hold on. 3 is rough once you get to so and so begotten so and so for pages on end. Oh yeah. The what do you call it? The genealogies, right? That one's. I remember that one. My favorite Bible passage is the one where the guy summons bears to maul some kids because they call him bald. It was the blatant disrespect. And yes, to be fair, they were kids. But also, to be fair, in that society at the time, they knew better than to be making fun of the religious leaders and being disrespectful towards them. Because it was like, it's not acceptable, you know? So what we're saying is children who have intentions to be evil should be punished, huh? He turned around, looked at them, and called them on a curse on them in the name of the Lord. Then 2 bears came out of the woods and mauled 42 of the boys. There were so many of them. Dang, I haven't really like reviewed and kept that passage to heart, but yeah, that's crazy. I've read the Bible despite having about an ACES, so I don't really know why I have one, but I do. I feel like the Bible has a lot of stories that are good for just general life lessons too, and not just for Christians. There are a lot of stories that kind of function as, especially the parables, a lot of stories that function as a way to just tell people how to live well with one another and not just like a religious text, you know? I like the neighbor one. Which one? Started reading the Bible, but it's such a massive undertaking. I know. Can you believe my dad has read through the Bible at least 3 times in his life? But he's a pastor, so that's a totally different ballgame, right? Like, he better have read through the Bible 3 times in his life. He's also been taking, like, Bible leadership or Christian leadership courses. So he has a lot of, like, cool insights that he learns every week that he shares with me. I don't always remember them, but there are some things that I remember. The Love Thy Neighbor one. Yeah. I tried reading the Divine Comedy. I haven't tried reading that. I find it funny that my parents are church leaders and regular call-out stories from the Bible they have no ideas about, despite being, you know, an atheist. I think the priority in, like, what passages we're looking at would be different. Divine Comedy is Bible fan fiction? What? That's crazy. Man, would it be blasphemous for me to read it? That kind of sounds insane. But is it like a novel? It sounds interesting, that's for sure. Yeah, by Dante, heard of that guy. I'm not much of a reader, if you can't tell. I'm really not much of a reader. It's Bible fan fiction. Oh my gosh. I better read the Bible before I read the Divine Comedy. Priorities, am I right? That's like ancient text. What? Crazy. But yeah, I think despite church leaders definitely, you know, diving into the Word of God a lot more, there are, like, certainly very obscure stories that are, like, not well known at all in the Bible. But it's interesting to hear about them. So, okay, Craig on YouTube says, hold on. It's a long read. True, Dante's Inferno is great, but you have to know about 1400 century politics of Italy for it to make sense. So we got some studying to do before you actually get to it. Charles says, the funniest part to me is Dante just didn't like some people, so he depicted them being tortured in hell? That's so crazy. The story of Job and his sheep. Huh? It's such a fan favorite of the Bible they made it. What are you? Job and his sheep and kids? Oh yeah, I know about Job. Job is an unfortunate character, but, you know, man, that's kind of hilarious. Have you never heard? It's a familiar name, but I never really looked into what it was. I think people take too much of the Bible. Literally, people forget that the Bible is people's interpretation of God's word, and people are flawed. That's why for, like, the more important, like, not saying that any rest of the Bible is, like, less important, but especially for the life of Jesus, at least, there's Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, right? So 4 different people who were recording the happenings of Jesus's life and their discipleship with him, so that there would be these different perspectives that you're seeing. Exactly, like government and church figures of the time and which circle or level they found themselves in. a bunch of translations of the original text and also the past kings really like to alter it to influence the people. The King James Version is probably the most accurately translated English version of the Bible from what I'm aware of, because of the stringent process that they went through to translating it, but because the language is different as well. Like, there's definitely going to be some words that will be harder to interpret in English as it is in the original text because of just how the language functioned also. So it's quite different. It's like how in many cases a single word can encompass different meanings, and something that I like to see in in terms of like interpreting the Bible and what it says is that a lot of times people like to think of it like, oh, the Bible is this meaning and it's like a circle, and other people say like, oh, it's this meaning but it's a triangle. But it can be both at once, like it could be a cone shape, for example, and you're looking at it from one angle but someone else is looking at it from a different angle. But I feel like every time I dive into the Word of God, there's something that I can learn from it that's applicable to my life in the moment also. And it's not just that, like, studying the Word of God is one aspect of like the Christian faith, but there's also prayer, there's also fellowship, there's all these other things that come together to form your relationship with God and the people of God. So it's not just about studying the Word. Like, sometimes if you're just in pursuit of that and you're studying it and you're diving deeply in it, but you can't really apply it, there's also verses that talk about how the Word of God reveals itself to people who are looking into it the right way, if that makes sense. So sometimes the meaning of the text might not reveal itself because your intentions for it is not the right intentions. I don't have I'm not a Bible scholar or anything. I'm just someone on her journey with God on her own too. I have been blessed to have a pastor be my father, but I've also rebelled against him in many cases. So don't look at me as like the poster girl for a good Christian living or anything like that. I'm still learning a lot too. But I'm happy to journey on that with you guys, like whenever y'all want to talk about it. It's really interesting going back to the Bible after many years and spotting all the stuff I missed as a kid. There's just so much, right? There's so much. It's so rich in text, and it's so rich in meaning, too. Do you mean that in order to truly understand something, you have to place it in the proper context? That could be one way that you make meaning of the text. But there are other ways in which the text comes into use also. So I wouldn't say that's the only way, but it's good to look into the context, because I think a lot of verses are taken out of context actually and publicized and like popularized in like meaning something but actually meant something else because of the context. It's a lot. I don't think I can go into it in depth, but it's interesting to talk about. One of the big interpretation parts is Virgin Mary. The original word actually meant young woman, so yeah, kind of like Cinderella. So they translated it as glass slipper, but it was fur slipper. I haven't really read into those before. I kind of see the Bible the same way I see Beowulf, even if I don't believe in it per se. It's super interesting and a masterpiece. Yeah, like I think it would be difficult to say that the Bible is not a reliable piece of text as something that has survived through the ages and also had 60 over authors, if I'm not mistaken, that all write a cohesive narrative. Does that make sense? Okay, my noodles are here, chat. It is also approaching 5 o'clock. I did not manage to figure my life out, but I did get an outline. Though now that I have it, it's sort of like it's you know when you do project work and they say that you need a problem statement. I'm trying to find my problem statement right now and see how I can I can really go about doing that. The Bible Cinematic Universe. Oh my gosh. Speaking of like cool Bible media, there's not a lot that I would recommend generally, but the Chosen series is a pretty good one in my opinion. They definitely take some liberties in creativity and interpreting how some of the characters were like, but I really enjoy the Chosen series. I think it's pretty good as a piece of media and as like something to help people step into the world of like God, you know? It's just supernatural. We have to make sure everything when we don't break the canon. It's a canon event. So if this really is my problem statement, then I might want to approach things differently in 2026. But I'll keep you guys posted on what we decide. Although I didn't manage to flesh out like what exactly I'm gonna do. I haven't even decided if I'm gonna continue streaming or not. But at least we have our general schedule out here. Like, you know, what I have to do, what I have to exercise I have to get, etc. It's good to have. I highly encourage you to do a schedule that is flexible for you if you are someone who functions well with that. I actually ran an RPG campaign based on 14th century France during the Inquisition. We had some exploration of faith and sacrifice. Ah, awesome! I made a schedule a week ago for the rest of the year, or was it like just for the coming month or something? Yeah, there's a lot of things that a new year can bring. I feel like the new year is such a wonderful time to reevaluate and find your center and refocus on things because it's the new year. You know, everything feels fresh. Everything starts anew. I'm excited for it, and I'm excited for what it holds for you guys too. I hope that you have a good rest of the year planning. We're probably gonna have our next stream on 30th. We're gonna have our next stream on Monday, which is a Southeast Asia game showcase. So if you like indie games, if you like being introduced to new indie games, that's gonna be a whole day. I'm gonna be streaming from 10 to 10 because I don't have any other day in the week that I'm available to do it. So we're just gonna do a 12-hour game-a-thon with some breaks in between for meals and such. But we're going to be playing games pretty much the whole day. So if you're free on that day, leave me up and running in your background. Okay, on Tuesday, 30th, we'll have our Love and Deep Space 5-star Caleb card playthrough. And then we're also going to have some just chatting and year-end reflections. If I manage to flesh out what we're going to do for 2026, I'll also be announcing all of that on Tuesday night. So please come in for that. New Year's Eve, I'm going to be celebrating with my husband and some friends probably. And we'll be counting down together. And then the new year is going to start. So I'm kind of nervous for it, but excited to see what the new year holds. All right, guys, I'm going to log out shortly. We're going to see who we can raid. I don't know if anyone else is doing some sort of like New Year's resolutions kind of thing. But let's see, shall we? I think there are a couple of people. I'm thinking of rating someone new today, so I'm not looking at my following list at the moment. Let's see. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, New Year, New Year, New Year.
I will never have.
Okay, there is a streamer who is building a Sprigatito right now and going to do a review of 2025's New Year's resolutions later on. So they are just chatting at the moment. I think you'll enjoy them. They seem like their tag is silly guy. So if you enjoy a little silly guy, I think you'll enjoy this person. Their name is Dotoshi. I think I followed them actually, but I haven't seen them live for a while. So I think this is gonna be a nice little reunion time. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you, Seribot. Seribot is so sweet. Hope to see you again this week. I'll be seeing you next week on Monday. Tomorrow I'm not streaming, so I'll see you guys then. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you. Yes. And Brad and Chow, we'll see when we can have a call together. Okay. Make sure you eat dinner. I will. I'm going to a friend's house for a gathering, so we're definitely gonna have dinner. In fact, it's probably gonna be more than enough dinner for us. So looking forward to it. Have a good rest of the year. I'll see you guys on Monday and Tuesday. I am going to be missing you till then. Mwah! Bye bye, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of 2025. Thanks for joining me today. Oguri Kapu. Ah! See you, Hime. See you, Troy. See you, Brad. See you, Chow. See you, Nat One in Existence. See you, everyone else. Don't forget to follow me on socials. Oh, see you, Putty. Have a good evening, you too. Good night, good night. Well, good evening, good evening. Thanks for the stream. Thanks, Craig, for coming in. I hope you had a good time too. See you those on YouTube. Bye bye. じゃあね、またね。